welcome to this episode of the Serious Space Cowboy Actual Play Podcast, presented by Tidal Wave Games. I'm Onslaught6, your host and band leader. We now take you to the stream already in progress. So what happened last week?
We found a Frisbee and Ray-Bans.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down. That was the important thing from last week. Frisbee, Ray-Bans.
We finally got our beach episode. And we promptly covered the beach in trash.
And Pete had a rough time on the beach with some raptors, some velociraptors.
Right.
Typical beach experience.
We threatened a municipal garbage building.
What was that guy's name?
Jeff.
Jeff? Very important.
And there might be underwater Ganymedian vampires.
The Ganymedian vampires. They put them in the tourism pamphlets.
And we might have just blotted out the sun with space trash.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill. Alright, we're back. So you guys are in a goth club in another part of New Galapagos. No, not New Galapagos. You're in a separate city.
New Galapagos.
Yeah, you're after a bounty named
Old Galapagos.
Robert Vampirson. He's wanted because he is connected and a possible suspect in the murder of a young lady named Kristen. No last name given, because I couldn't come up with a good pun.
That's a weird last name.
Well, I have what Emmy's gonna wear to the club. So I'm just gonna recycle some old artwork.
Great. If I'm smart,
Perfect.
I will remember to put it on the screen.
But
Here,
yeah,
I'll just do it right now.
perfect.
Oh, I've seen this art, I think.
Probably, yeah, because it's recycled from the vampire game that fell apart. But yeah, he found some old Ray-Bans, or, well, they're not old, but he found some Ray-Bans in the garbage last episode, and he always has a cowboy hat, so there we go. And look, there's even a knife in the picture. It works perfectly.
Just pulled out one of his old shirts from one of the many times he's been stabbed or shot multiple times.
He upcycled it.
The holes were already built into the shirt.
All right. So
Sammy is wearing his normal outfit, except his tie is covered in little bats. It's like an orange and black, Halloween tie with bats all over it. And he's wearing fake fangs.
Did he only have one pair of those, or did he already have those, or did he purchase those?
So he only had one pair, and so actually him and Emmy split the pair, so each of them have one snaggletooth fang. It's like, sorry, Doc,
yes.
You're on your own.
Perfect. Matching fangs. Love it.
So the first thing with these Ganymedian vampires, you gotta blend in. Don't give them any reason to suspect that you're not one of the creatures of the night. So if you gotta talk, just do it out of this half of your mouth where they can see the fang.
Shouldn't it be the other half for Emmy?
Yeah.
The other half.
I can't do that. Well, what if I just said, mine broke?
And it also works if you gotta sneak into a Popeye the Sailor Man convention.
And what's Pete wearing?
He is covered head to toe in genetically engineered garlic vines.
Is his lab coat black at least?
In a different sense. Sure.
I was gonna say, did
Player 2 Dr. Mario?
I was gonna say, did Sammy find his funeral trench coat to put on instead?
Yeah, it's a slightly darker shade of black.
I always thought his was blue for some reason.
It's definitely black.
Okay. I've been imagining him in, like, blue pinstripe this whole time.
Like,
Boy, that was gonna be awkward when you drew that.
dressed like Beetlejuice.
Well, no, because the one you wanted me to draw was the beach episode, and I definitely found a reference for the swim trunks with little saxophones on them.
Oh, maybe that was his beach trench coat. Is blue and white pinstripes.
His beach coat.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Pete had a beach coat.
Was it because I posted that picture of Danny DeVito and Matilda, where he's dressed as the car salesman?
That's probably
Could
it.
be.
That's probably
That might be why. Yeah, that was what he wore back when he was with
Martha.
Martha.
Martha?
Yeah. I almost said Matilda. I was like, that's not right.
How many
Martha,
M
Martha,
names
Martha.
How many
Anyway,
M
yeah.
names
So,
did
so Sammy's like, yeah. So number one thing, you gotta make sure you blend in, and that's when Pete takes off his coat and he's covered in garlic, like head to toe.
he's like the Resident Evil 4 merchant. He opens his coat and there's just garlic.
What are you
What are you
buying?
smelling?
Can we give the band leader juice?
No.
I feel like that deserves, like, inspiration.
No. No, I'm just confined to always be funny and never be rewarded.
You're rewarded with our joyous faces.
So Dragula is playing.
If you would like to reward Onslaught, go to
Patreon.com.
patreon.com/TidalWaveGames.
Okay, but how good are we dancing? Because obviously we're trying to blend in, right?
I'm going to roll for that. Should we all roll a blend in to see how well we're dancing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I feel like my resting innocent face actually works against my favor for this.
Alright, whoa, shit. Well, I wasted my good roll right off the bat. I got a 12 on my D12 and a 6 on my D6 for smooth moves.
Wow.
So I got an 18.
All right. You everybody thinks you are the flyest vampire here.
I rolled a 3.
And I got a 7 with the natural camo.
I
So
just I
back in
looked
like
too innocent.
2005, I went and saw, I don't know if any of you know him, but there's a goth musician named Voltaire, and he
Oh.
played at a convention.
I don't know if you know him.
And so he played at a convention in Colorado. I mean, my dad went. But one of the things he talked about, one of his like bits on stage, was he was talking about like goth dances. And one of the one he described was that like you grab the bat, and then you hug the bat, and then you release the bat, and then you step on the bat and pick up the bat and love the bat and let the bat go. So Sammy's doing the whole like goth bat release dance.
While you are doing this, you see a guy standing way in the back. He's very pale, even for a vampire. And he's just standing there, brooding.
That's why I'm screwed. I'm way too dark. I am the tannest member of this party.
You're not gonna do anything about the guy in the back, or you're just gonna...
I think Sammy's too busy dancing.
So, just a broody guy in the back?
Yep.
Does he
Well-
look like the image on the B-net? Sorry to cut you off.
No, you good.
It's real dark in here, and there's flashing lights. It's hard to tell.
When the lights flash on him, does he sparkle? Because that would be the dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway?
Listen, you know a lot about Ganymede and vampires. That's just, you've never seen that happen.
No, they come out
Okay,
of the
but-
ocean and the sea salt on their skin makes them sparkle under fluorescent lights.
Does the broodiness make him attractive? Because that will get Emmy's attention.
Yes. Oh, he hot.
Oh, he
Well
helped.
then, yeah, Emmy's already getting, like, laughter on the dance floor. He's not doing so great, so he's just gonna go retreat over to Mr. Hot and Broody.
So now that you get a good look at him, yeah, he definitely looks like the bounty.
So I'm just gonna sit down looking like I definitely shouldn't be in a goth club because my resting innocent face is working against me. This is where resting bitch face would actually come in handy.
The guy that you have identified as Robert Vampirson looks at you and he says, "What are you doing here?"
What are you buying?
What's that smell?
Well, I've never been to a goth club before, and
This is a vampire club, not a goth club.
Oh, they're not the same?
No. Are you a vampire? Are you not a vampire?
No, I'm totally a vampire. See, and he, like, shows the one fang.
Oh, okay.
It's just, you know, I'm kind of new to this, like born yesterday new. And I'm a little lost.
That's only funny because it's literally true for Emmy at all times. Well,
And you look like you know your way around.
oh yeah, I definitely do. I'm over 1,000.
He's also, like, incredibly flustered.
I'm over 1,000 years old.
Wow.
Totally.
So
you wanna hang out? If you hang out here for about another half hour, things are gonna get real cool in here.
oh, how?
Well, you'll see.
So, like, Emmy's just kind of, like, fidgeting and flustered, and it's just like, are there any, like, napkins around for, like, drinks?
Yeah, I think there's some over there.
Oh, no, I was asking out of character, but yeah. So,
I think it's
being
funnier if Emmy is
terrible.
like, are there any
Yeah.
napkins around?
Yeah, perfect. So, being the flustered mess that he is, because, you know, never learned how to flirt, just, like, shuffles over, grabs a napkin, asks the bartender for a pen, and walks back over and writes down his phone number and slides it over, just, like, looking down and, like, all flustered.
Is this your phone number?
And he nods.
I don't have a phone.
Oh.
Here you go.
He just hands it back.
Yeah. Listen, if you're interested in hanging out more after this, well, I can make that happen. It's no problem. But first, I think you should just wait about another half hour.
Okay. Do you know if there's any, like, you know, good... Sorry, everything's buzzing. Do you know if there's any, like, you know... Could you show me how to dance?
No, I don't dance.
Oh. You just sit in the corner all night?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I will... I'll sit in the corner all night, too, I guess.
Dope. Do you guys sit in the
I'm
corner?
really interested in what Pete's doing.
Yeah. What's Pete doing while this is happening?
I picture there's like maybe like one fern in this entire club, and I'm directly behind it, and I'm watching this conversation unfold like through the foliage, and I've got like a clove of garlic ready to throw Like if he makes one wrong move.
Just throw it at him like that's gonna. Like is he a Pokemon?
Hey, plants are very powerful. You don't know what that clove could do.
All right. So, about a half hour goes by. Pete, you don't see anything necessarily nefarious going on. Just Emmy and Robert Vampirson standing next to each other. Uneventfully.
Oh, I thought we were sitting.
Nope, you're just standing with your backs against the wall.
Emmy's doing like that awkward thing where you just kind of, nodding while you're sitting against the wall.
He's not even doing
like
that.
You want to dance, but you suck at it.
He actually thinks you're uncool for doing that.
If you suck at dancing, you're actually good in vampire slang.
Well, yeah, because, vampires suck.
Yeah.
So
if he makes
any
any indication that that's uncool, Emmy will stop immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, he just kind of looks at you and is like...
He got stuck like that for a second.
No, I was just holding very still.
Okay.
So, about a half hour goes by of them playing Dracula on loop. And then a extremely loud alarm goes off, almost like a fire alarm.
Emmy just leans over. Is this what's supposed to happen?
Oh yeah, and he starts walking toward the middle of the club.
Should I follow? He says as he's following him.
Who are you asking? All right. So
is the middle of the club like the middle of the dance floor or what?
Yep, that's where you are.
Okay, so yeah, that's where Sammy is. Sammy is completely out of breath. He's been waiting for the song to end, not realizing it was on a loop. He couldn't get himself to stop dancing. But he's still been tearing it up out there.
All right. So what happens is after the alarm stops, all of the sprinklers in the place start erupting what looks like blood, and all the
I have a hat on.
all the vampire patrons, they go yeah, and they put their arms out and they open their mouths, and so the blood can get in their mouths and shit. What
so Sammy came
do
prepared for this. And he pulls out a little miniature umbrella from inside of his trench coat and pops it up.
I already have a cowboy
did I
hat
forget
on.
to warn you guys about the blood rave?
Good thing I'm wearing black.
What's Pete doing?
I was gonna say I was gonna chuck it at him, but if he sees that names, Sammy is fine with that. I think he's gonna back off and just keep watching. But he's protected underneath the large leaf of this one fern.
All right, so everybody's like cheering and yelling excited shit, and then the cheers start turning into screams.
Because Wesley Snipes showed up, or what?
Yeah, there's a black guy in a black trench coat wearing a katana, and he's cutting off everybody's heads and stabbing them and destroying them.
Is he actually, or are you
Yes,
joking?
no, I'm serious. This is what's happening.
So Emmy is gonna reach over and like grab Robert Vampirson by the wrist and be like, I don't know what's going on, I'm scared.
I don't either. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Let's go!
Alright, let's go to the bathroom. We'll hide in the bathroom.
And so I'll just like look back to Sammy and Pete and like wave them over, because it won't be weird if we're all in the bathroom. We're a close-knit family. We've only had to share one bathroom.
So yeah, that's when Sammy finally notices that Emmy is with the bounty. He's like, oh, let's skedaddle, duck.
Guys all get into the bathroom. There are no mirrors.
Don't worry
in
about
this
the guy
bathroom.
with the. Don't worry about the
throwing the
katana
garlic on
guy.
the
That
way
happens
out.
like once a week.
What?
What do I got to roll to chuck a clove at this guy?
At the vampire killer guy?
At Katana Man?
At Robert.
I mean, I'm disoriented. I can't tell what he's doing, who he is.
Emmy said he was scared, grabbed Robert's wrist, and said, what do we do? What's going on? Robert seemed to not know what the fuck was going on, and suggested we hide in the bathroom. So
he's running to the bathroom.
So Emmy looked behind, like over his shoulder, and kind of like nodded for you two to follow because he's got a hold of Mr. Vampirson.
Yeah, Sammy moves over to the bathroom so he can corner this guy.
All right. Well, he runs into the bathroom. Does everyone follow him into the bathroom?
Oh yeah, Emmy's like attached to him.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Sammy's following. I don't know if Pete is or not, but
We'll say I am, but I'm dispersing everywhere. I'm
you're
like
dispersing?
throwing the whole vines off.
Okay.
This isn't working.
I'm like trying, but they're stuck.
And you said there's no mirrors, so we can't see
there's
the
no
fact that we're just
mirrors.
like covered in blood.
There's no mirrors in the bathroom.
Okay, yeah. So shortly after Emmy and Robert go into the bathroom, I guess Pete and Sammy burst in after them.
Yeah.
Were we like the only four that decided to take cover?
You guys are the only people in the bathroom.
So once the two of you go, like once he sees the two of you come in, he's just like, block the door or something. And then like turns to Robert and says, "It's okay, they're my dad's."
We're not, but we can discuss that. Anyway, freeze, bloodsucker!
Whoa! What?
And Sammy, he really quickly unscrews the cap of his miniature umbrella and pulls out a stake from the handle.
Whoa! Hey, that's not necessary. We don't need to. What's going on?
Also, there's like a dude out there chopping people's heads
Yeah,
off. So
that's really bad.
Don't worry about that. I said that happens all the time.
What?
It's like a weekly occurrence.
Emmy looks over to Mr. Vampirson. Is that true?
Not that I know of. What the?
I'm gonna barricade.
Yeah, these
the trash
vampire
can or
clubs, you've
something.
always got some guy with a katana, or a bunch of stakes, or a truck equipped with UV headlights always bursting into the place.
Perfect. Pete is you said Pete is blocking the door with a trash can.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever I can find that can like just hold it shut while this is happening.
Okay. You have barricaded the door a little bit.
So anyways, regardless of who may or may not have a bounty on them, there's a dude out there killing people, so maybe we figure this out and then we'll figure the rest out.
I mean, the vampires. It's fine.
Okay. What's the? All right. Are you? What's this talk about bounties? Is this about that girl?
Emmy just kind of like shifts uncomfortably.
Okay, listen, I'm innocent. First of all, I'm gay. Second of all, I don't know why I'm getting blamed for something that has nothing to do with me. I swear to God, I'm innocent. Everything is just my last name isn't really Vampirson, okay?
It isn't?
Well, the BNet does say we have to bring a vampirson in. If that's not you, I guess you're off the hook.
That's not, I mean, it's a name I go by. Sometimes they just use whatever name they can get a hold of. It's not It's the point is I don't look. You guys got to help me out. You got to get me out of here.
Can I read a situation to see if I think he's telling the truth?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think my resting innocent face is going to help me here. However, I do have juice now from failing my cool check so hard.
Oh, I guess I got juice for maxing out my roll earlier, too. I forgot about that.
So with the juice, that's a 6.
I
rolled a
well,
5 and a
he's
1.
definitely not okay. His name isn't Vampirson. For sure. Because who the fuck has a name like that? And second of all, he seems pretty genuine. Whether or not you agree with him, like he seems on the up and up about this, but you really don't have any evidence that he's not. He could just be a really good liar.
So Emmy turns to Sammy and Pete, and it's just like, I believe him, guys.
Okay, great. Get me out of here.
Well, to be fair, you were born yesterday. Like, not to be disparaging, but you're not necessarily the greatest judge of character.
Well, I was born 24 years ago, and I know that I didn't kill anybody. So just get me the fuck out of here,
You told me you were 1,000.
I was lying!
The web of lies is stacking up. You can't trust a word that's
I was trying to be a cool, hot,
says.
suave vampire guy, and obviously I'm not that.
And he's like, well...
Sorry.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was wondering why you weren't sparkling.
What were you going to say, Pete?
Say, all right, prove it. I'm going to toss him a clove.
He picks it up.
Eat this raw clove of garlic.
He holds it. It's garlic. I get it. Ha ha.
So are you
not? Eat it.
Are you not a vampire then?
Vampires aren't real.
He just gasps.
He busts open the garlic and he's like, "Do I have to eat it? Can I just like lick it? Will that be enough for you guys?"
Sammy holds up the steak.
I may not be a vampire, but I don't want to eat a whole fucking
eat
thing
it.
of garlic.
I'm fucking Grinch.
Is that enough? Is that enough proof for you guys? Come on.
Whole thing.
He peels off
and
a
he's
part
just like,
and he puts it in his mouth and he chews it and he's, it's really bitter.
Keep going.
And he's just like, stop picking on him.
You know, the longer
It's
it
the
takes
only
me to
way
do
to be
this,
sure.
the more that vampire killer guy's gonna come in here.
So yeah, Emmy is going to
Oh yeah, wait, shit. So wait, if this isn't an actual vampire club, then that's just an actual guy out there murdering people. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, then it's a good thing
That's
that
when Sammy
we found
grabs
you
another
because
trash can from the other side of the bathroom and starts barricading the door heavier.
let's see here.
Yeah, we gotta find a way out of
What
here.
do I have? Yeah, is there like a window or anything or vents? I don't know. There was clearly a sprinkler system.
There's no windows. There might be vents in the ceiling if you move a panel or something. You'd have to look.
Okay, can you give me a boost?
Me?
I mean, I won't get you up very high.
And I mean, I know that, I know that Pete here, the professor here looks, real strong, but he's kind of not. I'm actually, the strongest one.
I lean forward to, let you get up, and my back immediately seizes up.
I don't know, or I could give you
fine.
a boost.
Come on.
Luckily, Emmy is 90 pounds soaking wet, so... yeah, I guess I'll look for this maybe a panel or something.
Yeah, it's
So-
like a drop ceiling with tiles that you can like lift up.
Mm-hmm.
And if you lift
So-
one of them up, there is a vent there that it looks like only you could fit in.
So, this is the point in every podcaster's life where they have to ask themselves, who do you want to be as a person? Because we are now in 2022 looking at a vent, and there are things we could say that will grant all of our fame and fortune we've desired, or we could keep our integrity, and we can be bigger than that. And
What the
I
fuck
don't
is
know.
Jim talking
Should we
about?
take a vote?
Jim wants to horribly date us with a reference.
Is that dated already?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't
Never
know.
mind.
I don't know what
This
he's
will grant
talking
none of our
about.
wildest dreams.
I can only imagine it's an Among Us reference.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, that's
Oh,
what the
okay.
kids were into.
I've never played that.
You
so I
are
don't
one
know.
of the kids.
Yeah, he would know.
He actually was born yesterday.
Okay, so, man, if only I still had rope.
I have a
So it
little
looks
bit
like
of rope,
only
but it's only enough to tie someone up.
enough to tie someone up.
Yeah.
So, like, 3 feet, 4 feet, 6 feet?
I mean, he pulls it out, and it's literally enough to maybe bind someone's hands and feet.
Okay, well, we'll come back to why you've got that later.
I mean, it's for sex.
I was trying to be polite.
No judgment here, but
Look, cards on the
Listen,
table
maybe
here.
the,
I'm just. I might die today,
Well, what
so
if-
I'm trying not to be.
what if
And
the
he's, like,
three of
saying
us?
all of this, like, while Amy's on his shoulder.
Yes.
What if the three of us all at the same time gave you a boost, gave you a lift up, and kind of tossed you up into the vent? You're pretty sprightly.
Well, I mean, like, how tall, like,
You can already get to the vent.
out of character. Yeah, I was like, I think I can already do that.
Yeah,
like,
you-
Oh, I
the
thought that's
thing
what we
up,
were
you can get
waiting for.
in.
Why did you
No.
need the rope then?
but yeah,
I don't know.
so he's like, well, okay, I can see if I can try to check it out and see if I can find a way, like, I don't know, to the roof or something.
Great, but I don't think your old friend is gonna fit in there.
Okay,
Which one?
so
I think we both look at each other like, yeah,
He
I
might
don't think we're gonna fit up there.
okay, well, should we try to, like, get the dude who's killing everybody? Like, maybe I can get the jump on them, and I don't know, I'll yell something that you'll know means, you know, bust through the door and get him? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess if 3 out of the 4 of us can't actually escape from here, we're kind of screwed. So maybe our only option is to go on the offensive.
Well, let me get up here, let me see if I can get a good look of what's going on, and then I can come back and let you know if it's, like, safe or if he's, like, literally waiting outside the door. Or she, or they, I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look. So he will, I guess, go up into the vent and see if he can figure out
Okay.
which. I almost said see if he can suss out.
No.
You know, which direction he needs to go to get above the main, like, dance floor club area. And see if he can gather some intel or whatever.
Yeah, well, the one end of the vent obviously is not going to lead in a productive direction because it literally leads the opposite direction. So the other one will lead to over the club floor because the ceiling of the main area is like kind of an open. It doesn't have like a ceiling. It's just like the entire innards of the building are exposed. So there's wiring and vents and shit like that. And pipes and whatever. So, yeah, you can crawl through there and see down through one of the vents at the dance floor where he's just most of these vampires are dead, and he's just systematically stabbing each one through their heart as they're on the ground.
But he doesn't seem to be paying attention to the bathroom door, correct?
No.
Okay, so Emmy will shimmy his way back to the bathroom and, kind of call down from the vent. I think he just really thinks he's killing a bunch of vampires. He's going around staking everybody. But he's not paying attention to the door, so maybe we can, get past him or get the jump on him. And he'll kind of lower himself out of the vent.
Alright,
so I guess...
Peanut, by chance?
What?
I got a pretty good look at his face. I assume, right? Did I get a good look at his face?
Yeah.
Just a dream. So, we'll see if we can find someone that looks like him, wanted for mass murder, who was last sighted in Ganymede.
Yeah, so, Pete, you look up on the BNet, and there's actually a threat level 4 bounty named the Daywalker. He's charged with murder 3, which is wiping out a whole shitload of people. He's last been seen in this district of the the grimy goth city that you guys are in, and he has no known associates, and he's wanted for systematic murder of and property damage to numerous goth clubs.
How much is he worth?
That's a good question. 1,200.
If we're only interested in stopping the mass murderer, if it's got a good payday in it for us.
Spanks taught us an important lesson about always check the bounty worth. What would Spanks
I don't know what our
Sinatra do?
odds are against Sword Guy. It's one thing when it's another outlaw with but this guy he seems to know what he's doing on a level that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, well, all we gotta do is get past him and then get out of the club. I mean, unless you think we can jump him and,
Oh, by the way, Robert Vampireson is worth 600.
Well, it's a small fry.
Yeah. Well, crime on Ganymede is not very big.
Nobody really liked that girl.
Well, you heard him. He said he's gay. And he looks a little happy about that.
And gay people are worth less money?
No, it means, why would he have gone after this girl?
Gay people aren't allowed to murder all of a sudden?
No,
I thought you were more progressive than that.
It doesn't line up.
It's 2222. Let gay people murder.
God! You're gonna create some very concerning sound bites.
Happy Pride.
And he's like, it just doesn't make sense. Maybe what was this? This Daywalker person is who actually killed Kristen. No last name.
It's definitely the bigger payday either way. We're here. I say let's get him.
Well, we're already here.
And hey, our friend here brought restraints.
I guess I did. Shit.
Well, I guess we are down one crew member this week. Would you like to be an honorary member of the Dosage Tango crew?
What's that?
You'll find out later.
Emmy flashes just the biggest smile. The nicest smile he
can. You're an
can.
Avenger.
we're deputizing you. Now go beat up that guy with the katana. Go get him, champ.
And he's like,
I don't know.
I've won. And he's just like, no. I've 1v1 to pro wrestler. I bet I got this.
I mean, so here's our options. I think the four of us can rush out of the bathroom and try to take this guy by surprise, or we could somehow try to make some kind of distraction and sneak out.
Well, I'm out of bombs, so. But I do have this old frisbee.
To buy more.
I do have this old frisbee. I bet I could like bonk him in the head.
You throw the frisbee hard enough, you can knock him out from a distance.
Yeah, and then he'd be too busy trying to figure out who threw a fucking frisbee.
I wonder if...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm really bad at this today. I keep talking over everybody.
No, I talk way too much. Never feel bad for interrupting me.
We all talk over everybody. I didn't know what we were talking about. We're constantly interrupting each other.
Could I attach the digital cloak to this thing and have it be something more threatening looking and throw that? Make it be a bomb, a frisbee bomb, and then just
a
tell him
glaive
to stop?
I could do that. We could attach it. I could throw it over his head, and when it lands, he's just gonna see, like, some person, and then he'll be too busy going after that, and then we can sneak past him. That's perfect. You're brilliant, Professor. I'm gonna pull out this little frisbee.
Every so often.
Alright, so your
You have
plan
lots of good
is
ideas.
to attach the digital cloak to the frisbee and make it look like something that's not a frisbee?
And make it, like, toss it over his head, and then when it lands, it looks like a person or something. Like another vampire to have him go after.
Alright, sure. I'm gonna need some kind of roll for that. Oh, you know what? At the end of the day, this is manipulating someone.
Okay.
That's how I'm gonna rule that.
Do we get a plus something for using a tool?
For using a frisbee.
Yeah, does the cloak device
I'll
give you
a
a plus to manipulating someone?
Technically, the holographic projector is different than the digital cloak, actually. Now that I'm looking.
I don't remember which one we had. All we know is that it turned Pete into BGO.
Yeah, I think he has that. You know what? I don't think this is gonna work because I've specified in the rules. So the digital cloak make yourself invisible or look like someone else, but the holographic projector projects a live image of yourself or an object out from the projector. So I don't think this works the same way.
I can't reverse the polarity.
You know what? If you
could you reconfigure the digital cloak into a
you know what?
holographic
There's a
projector?
possibility. Let's give me fixed stuff, and he could switch it over.
Can I do the helping with the fixing stuff, and then someone else can do the manipulation frisbee throw?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will help with the. I guess Pete and I are gonna see if we can re-engineer this frisbee.
And I got an 11, so.
Oh, all right.
Oh well, I don't even need to roll.
All right, it is now. It now works like a holographic projector. It'll do it this one time, but after that, it's not gonna work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You have jerry rigged it to do it this one time, and then after that, you'll have to like take it back to the ship after this and like completely tear it apart and put it back together.
If we even get it back.
Yeah, to get it to work again.
Well, I'm probably good at like aiming where to throw the frisbee, but not really good at.
That part's pretty trivial. It's just.
Yeah. You know what? Sammy, how about you do it?
Well, I did place first 3 years in a row on the Ganymede Frisbee Championships. He cracks his knuckles.
And then he'll reach over and take whatever his name is, because it's not Vampirson. And it's like, all right, when I say we're just gonna run, okay? Basically, he's trying to make sure this dude doesn't fucking run on us.
Sure.
And then we'll take out what's-his-face sword guy, or are we all running?
Well, I guess, yeah, that's it. Are we gonna try to take him out, or are we just gonna try to run? Because, like, I've done this before, where, like, you two, like, went after the dude, and I ran off with, you know, the person who was trying not to get killed.
And it works every time.
I mean, unless you want to hide out here in the bathroom.
Alright, show of hands. Who wants to escape versus who wants to take this guy down? Alright, for escaping?
It means becoming like clear water.
No one? Okay.
just. So what is your name?
You don't get a vote, Onslaught.
No, he gets a vote. The guy.
Oh, I thought that was
Yeah.
you as the band leader.
No, that was him.
This is like suggesting what you want us
that's
to do.
Robert Vampirson voting.
Like, I, as the GM,
But he
would
said
really
that's not even
appreciate
his
it if you guys
name.
would just try to
But
escape and not
it's an
take this guy
identifying
out.
name. Just
If you guys could run to the story I actually planned this week, that would be great.
it's not. There's no. You think I have a plan, Jim? Do you want to
Alright,
see
so
my?
if it's,
wanna
3
see
to
my
1, I
notes?
guess we're taking
Most
this
of
guy
these
down.
I wrote after I started.
I love how we can't
Alright.
even see them.
So here's what we do then. I'll toss the frisbee. It'll land on the other side of him while he's distracted while I'll bum rush him.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
I've bum rushed
3,
people before.
2, 1, let's go. I mean, let's
3,
jam.
2, 1, let's jam. Alright, so Sammy's gonna
Sammy,
open with the frisbee.
Yeah, so
We
Sammy's
all
got the
sprint to
frisbee
the
in one
door
hand. He
after-
kind of freaks the door open and makes sure the guy's not looking. And then, he limbers up the old elbow and he tosses the frisbee and tries to land it on the opposite side
All right.
where the guy's standing.
Give me the manipulate someone roll, and you'll have
It's like
plus
Alright.
that
3.
basement and it's like that basement in the castle of RE4 where you like shoot the bell to make the dude go that way.
Does smooth moves apply to this? I know I'm manipulating
Sure.
someone, but I'm doing it by throwing a frisbee.
Sure.
I mean,
why not?
smooth frisbee
Fine.
moves. They're smooth, you know, elbow.
I'm being real generous with
You're-
this shit.
You were born for this.
Alright, well, that's a 9.
Oof. All right. So here's how I'm gonna adjudicate this. It appears, and for a second he seems like he's distracted by it, and then you guys take that as the cue to go ahead and attack him. So when you go do your attacks, you're gonna have disadvantage for like the first go around.
Okay. Yeah, I think I think I threw the frisbee, and it lands, and the projector pops up, and it's like a cartoonish, like Count Dracula. It goes like blah, and it gets the attention for a second, but it's like really obviously fake. Like it looks like a Halloween decoration.
Okay, well,
And yeah, that's I guess when we all rush him.
you two have like ranged weaponry. Emmy doesn't, so Emmy can go first and like try to like jump this dude like he did. Oh, what the fuck was it? Was it one of those cyber bikers? I don't remember. No, it was like way back. Either way, Emmy's going to attempt to ambush him, if that's okay.
All right.
It's not okay. What are you talking about?
All right, and what he's basically trying to do is hold him still so Sammy and Pete, there we go, can get a clear shot. So, will true strength in the core help me out here?
Sure.
All right, and I'm rolling at disadvantage. Does that mean just one die or both die?
Oh, because you have the thing? Don't know, actually.
Because with advantage, we've rolled both of them twice, I think. I don't remember, actually.
You can only roll a talent die once. Advantage and disadvantage do not apply. You roll the trait die twice and take the highest roll or lowest roll.
Okay, so I'll roll the trait
You can
die
only roll
once.
the talent die
see.
once.
Okay, and... Well, that's a 6.
This is why
That was
writing the rules
nice.
down is very important.
That was a 6, which is not bad, considering the other one would have been a total of 8. So,
Alright.
it's not bad for disadvantage.
Alright, so what happens is, so he notices you running out, and you're gonna have a disadvantage on whatever you do to attack him.
Oh, I thought I had disadvantage on the attempt to ambush him.
You did.
Okay.
That's the adjudication of ambushing someone.
Okay.
Read what
Then-
ambushing someone does in your book, loser.
itch.io/
Tidal
Cowboy.
Games. Is that it? I don't...
Alright, well, you know,
Slash
he's
cowboy.
fighting with sharp, pointy objects, so
Slash
I will
cowboy.
also fight with sharp, pointy objects, and I will pull out both knives, because I have been emboldened by my 1v1 with the pro wrestler.
The name of the game is Cowboy.
I also do have a cowboy hat, and some really cool Ray-Bans that I found in the garbage. And one fake fang. Okay, so I will get in a fist fight with both knives. Did we decide whether or not that's just 1 + 2 or both +2s?
Yeah, it's +2. Fuck it.
Okay. And then,
Oh wait, that
Does
would,
my-
that would be +4 if it's both of them.
yeah, and then does my,
Yeah, fuck it. I guess you have +4.
does my core still work for that too?
Sure, absolutely.
Alright, well, let me roll the thing at disadvantage first. Eh. Well, the disadvantage was a 1 on the d12, so let's see what I can do
Oh.
here. It's a 3 on the d6, so that is a 4 + 4 is an 8.
Well, okay, all right. So you managed to stab him a little bit, but he stabs you back with his katana. He slices. Where does he slice you?
You know what? How about across the back where the stupid laces are?
All right. Cool. All right, he does that. Go ahead and take a wound.
Yeah.
Who's next?
But I also got him in the back with like both
Yeah.
of them.
So does that mean that Emmy is topless now because he just sliced open all of your laces on your shirt?
No, just backless.
Okay.
There's still like a whole like neck thing there, so it's just, you know. He made sure to wear something with a high collar.
So Emmy, yeah, rushes the guy and gets slashed, and Sammy's right behind him. Is right behind Emmy rather, and he's like, "Hey, don't you know that murdering people is a big mistake?" And that's when he throws the steak at Wesley Snipes
All
or
right.
whoever. It's Nestle Wipes.
His
Did you say
name on-
Nestle wipes?
Nestle Wipes.
That's weird. His
No,
official
I'm
name
going
on the
sideways.
BNet is the Daywalker.
But he was born Nestle Wipes. Gotcha.
Leslie Wipes.
I can see why he changed it.
So, does this qualify
What
as a
would that
fist
be?
fight or a firefight?
It's a melee weapon, so it'd be but it's a thrown
Yes,
melee
Yeah, I
weapon.
know. I never really planned on people throwing shit in this game. Starting to notice some flaws.
Would that be? I mean, would it be an improvised weapon?
I'll give you that.
So I get a +1 to that.
Yeah,
Okay. But I guess
yeah, because you definitely didn't pay for this thing.
right.
Got it out of the trash.
He just found it on the streets because the trash is everywhere now. Hey,
Yeah,
look, a wooden stake.
all sorts of.
I don't know. I guess either way it doesn't matter if it's firefight or fist fight. They're both
Yeah.
moves rolls, so I get this roll.
All right.
I I ate the disadvantage for you.
Well, wait. Do we all get disadvantage, or just the first one of us?
He's aware now, so there's no.
So just a regular, straight up roll then. Okay. No, that's a 10, not an 8.
What's that noise you made?
It's my vampire noise. So then that was an 8. Can I add smooth moves?
Sure.
I love how you asked to add your talent after you've rolled instead of rolling them together like all the rest of us.
I don't think there's
Well,
anything
I mean,
that prevents that.
maybe I fail and I don't want to do better because I want to add my juice or something. That brought me up to a 10.
It's called gaming the system, Alex.
So
Alright, so
play
you
testing
got
is for.
10?
Yeah, that was a 10.
Okay. Then yeah. So your stake goes into him, into his shoulder. And,
Well, I think what I was trying to do was well, shit. I guess that I didn't decide it till just now, but I wanted to stab him in the hand.
Oh, okay.
But that would have been
He can be
disarming
stabbed in
someone.
the
But I guess that also would have been a moves roll either way. So
You can stab him in his other hand.
I
He's still
guess
got
so.
a hand. He's still got one hand to hold his katana. He deflects it with his other hand, and then it hits through that hand.
He blocks it expertly with the katana, and it goes spinning in the air, and it lands back down
Yeah.
on his opposite hand.
Ah, motherfucker!
All right, Pete.
I cast gun.
So what is that? We've had what?
We are at 1.5
One partial
successes.
and 1.5.
Did we count half successes?
Yeah.
Half successes
Okay.
always count towards threat levels.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be impossible to win.
I feel like we haven't brought in an actual bounty in so long.
There was who did I track? I tracked somebody last week.
Yeah, last week we turned in the
that guy.
the dude.
He was only a
He
threat
didn't.
level
He
1
didn't
and
count though.
surrendered.
He didn't. Yeah, he.
Well, the week before
Yeah,
that
that's what it was.
the week before that was the lobster, and I was tracking that.
And between that
Okay.
was the one that you ran.
Yeah.
Right.
What'd you get, Jim?
It was either a 6 or a 9. I can't tell, and looking for the other one to figure out which one it was, I can't. So can I just roll that again?
You've forgotten
How can
which
you-
one you rolled in the first
I
place?
don't know which surface it was now, and the 6 and the 9 look exactly the same.
Is this that die? Like, did you somehow get the same die that I had?
It's just this, like, the initial purple and yellow one.
Oh, it's that fucking
Oh.
Chaosium
Yeah.
shit.
Well, with those, it's
I don't
easy to
like
tell
those
which way is
guys.
up because it's the point of like the triangle. So like, that's how you can tell if it's a 6 or a 9.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do it again.
Just roll it again.
Well, what are the surrounding numbers?
Doesn't
We can do it that way.
matter.
4 and 8. I had the same thought. I was like, that would be clever if they designed it that way, but it was 4 and 8. But that was a 10.
4 and
so I
8
will-
doesn't make any sense because my 6 is between 4 and 2. And
Yeah.
my 9 is between 5 and 1. So your whole
Yeah.
D10 is like fucked up.
Yeah, you're. Your
Well, my
dice
9 is
equation
between
fucked
3 and
up.
1. Just like put a couple of Sharpie dots on there.
That's smart. But yeah, I rolled a 10. Not being able to read was the right move.
Illiteracy for the win.
Are you sure it wasn't a 0-1?
What were you trying to
Well,
do? I've forgotten.
He cast gun.
I was
Oh,
casting
okay.
gun.
All right. Then okay, you shoot him.
All the rest of us did something ridiculous, and Pete just fucking shot him.
Open fires. Okay, you shoot him. He gets shot. Ah, motherfucker! All right, so he's immediately looking around and he's like, I need to get the fuck out of here. And that's when he notices Robert Vampirson is there, and he says, "You, this motherfucker!" And he starts running towards Robert Vampirson, and he's gonna attack him.
Since Emmy was like the one right up in his business, can I attempt to disarm him at the very least?
Sure. Yeah.
Because we already fucked up one hand. If we can fuck up the other hand. So let's see here. To disarm someone. Do that. That's a 9.
Ooh. Both you and the enemy are disarmed, so his katana goes flying, but so do both of your knives.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah. You have no knives.
They're just multiple bladed weapons just flying through right now.
Yeah, Robert Vampirson.
Clearly what it was is I just, like... Clearly what it was is, I decided to just, like, toss both knives behind me and just fucking tackle him. And I'm just hanging off of one arm because I'm tiny.
These knives just slow me down.
He starts punching you and kicking you to get him off of you. What do you do?
Do I need to dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge?
Do you want to avoid that? Or do you want to, like, fight back?
I can fight back. My hands are relatively free now, so I can pull out my own restraints and attempt to restrain him.
You can certainly try.
I can certainly try. What is restraining someone? Oh yes, it's the D10.
What happens if we succeed a restraint roll before we hit like the required
well, here's the thing. If they there's one success needed left, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You ever seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh, that was really nice. That was a 14 to restrain him.
All right. You've. All right. You tie his arms up. Hey, let me go. I need to kill that guy.
No, dude.
He's a motherfucking
I
vampire.
think you've done plenty of killing for one day.
Not that guy.
Aren't you tuckered out?
No.
No, I love killing.
I have expertly tied his arms together with my own restraints.
Do you know who that guy is?
Well, he's not Robert Vampirson, I know that.
Yeah, he is.
He's worth less than you are, and he's worth half of that if you killed him like you were trying to do.
He's worth a third.
Also, he's like...
That's my MO. I kill everyone bounty that I bring in. Because they are vampires.
And he's like, also he's... And he's like, also he's way cuter than you.
Alright, first of all...
I dropped my D6. It's true. Where the fuck did my D6 go? Oh, no.
I mean, you know this guy's not an actual vampire, right?
Real or not, he's still a vampire.
No. That's...
You've gotta... that's not how it works.
I hate the fake vampire subculture.
I don't know, I think it kind of works.
But, well, hold on. That's your justification? Is not liking what you know is a fake... So you don't like their music and the way they dress? So you do this? Like,
you don't understand, I'm the
room.
daywalker.
I don't understand, that's why I'm asking.
Well, then why are you out at night?
Because that's when the vampires
Sounds like
come out.
you're fake.
But I can also be a vampire during the daytime. I'm the only real vampire on Ganymede.
Well, now you're the only
Would you like to hear my
vampire.
long and tragic backstory?
No, that's okay.
It all started when I...
Mid-sentence, I stick a clove in his mouth.
What does it do?
He starts breaking out in hives.
Oh wow, that actually worked.
Not because he's a vampire, he's just allergic.
Well, mission successful.
Get it out of my mouth! I'm bringing out Hayes!
Wait,
Sammy.
really quick. So, and Sammy grabs the clove and pulls it out of his mouth and is like, did you kill Kristen? No last name given?
No,
Because that would be
Also,
convenient for
I
us.
did not.
Check his teeth. See if he left like bite marks in the, like fang marks in the clove.
There are
Did he?
fang marks.
Okay, you can have that back. He puts the clove back
No,
in his mouth.
Well, Emmy, you know, now that the situation is under control, Emmy is gonna go retrieve his knives and at least the frisbee. Just kind of like shuffle that into the duffel bag. Because I have space for it, because my sunglasses are on me and not in the duffel bag.
Shuffle it in the duffel.
Did your
Shuffle in
sunglasses
the
take
duffel.
up space?
I wrote them in a space in the duffel bag, but now I'm wearing them, so... It was my inventory. Where else was I gonna put it?
I guess.
That's the new CUSC meta, is that things don't take up space in your inventory if you wear them. So,
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, also, it's not like it gave me any bonuses to cool or anything.
Also that.
It probably just kept my, you know, baby face eyes from giving me away as not being anything remotely vampiric looking.
So, alright. So, what do you guys want to do?
Well, we're definitely not letting you go. You just murdered a bunch of people, and that's not cool.
Mm-hmm.
So we're definitely taking you in. I
They were
think it's the
they
first
were
time we've ever
vampires.
had who's actually
They were
like an actual
vampires.
criminal. Shut up, you. What are we gonna do with this other guy?
Do you like coffee?
Well, listen, I think I need my name clear.
No, it's
because
coffins. Vampires like coffins.
If there's a bounty on my head because of this Kristen situation, I need to go get that solved.
Oh, well, I mean,
We
same
don't even-
boat.
We don't even know that she's been murdered, honestly. They could just be
Oh, well,
accusing
I
me
mean-
of that. She could just be missing.
Did you know her? If we can go find her, you can help us
Okay.
find her, and then, you know.
I did know her. I was kind of being vague earlier because I thought you guys were maybe going to take me in.
Well, that's still up in the air, but let's see how this situation plays out.
Okay, I legitimately.
Let's
have
see
to
where
go
the
to-
rest of the episode takes us.
All right, you
I think
guys figure
Onslaught
out.
needs a bio
You
break.
guys, yeah, you guys figure out a plan. I have to go to the bathroom really quick, which is.
Also, I think it is, like, easily 1,000% obvious to Sammy and Pete that, Emmy's got a major crush. And it might be clouding his judgment. Look, we
last
just had a
episode
whole
was all
episode.
about, Doc's crush.
Yeah.
like,
And
you know,
it
Emmy,
would...
you've been really stepping up lately, and I trust you to make this decision in a completely non-biased, impartial manner, in the way we would expect from a leader. And I have no reason to doubt whatsoever that you would have any sort of bias or confusion in this situation. So I say you make this decision.
Oh, I'm
We
not
will
confused
blindly
at
go with
all.
whatever you say.
I'm not confused at all.
Excellent. Not picking that up at all.
It's okay, I'm sure Sammy does.
I mean, these kind of things, normally work out. I don't know. It's
But
fine.
also,
I don't care what we do.
He's just like me.
I
He
don't
pretends to be cool, but he's actually kind of a loser, and that's kind of really charming.
saying that in front of him.
Oh, I think he's in the bathroom right now.
Yeah, I think he was
He's
hiding.
still- it's like, yeah, I still actually had to go to the bathroom. I didn't get to go to the bathroom earlier.
Also, I think Emmy would at least have the decency to whisper that. It's like,
I
but
guess we
also
already
honestly,
know that he can't escape from the bathroom. We established that, so it's okay to let him go in there on his own.
honestly, it kind of works for him.
Going to the bathroom? I mean, whatever you're
No,
into.
like, you know, trying to be cool, but like not actually being cool. That kind of makes you cool. I don't know.
Nah, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Well, of course you don't know anything about not being cool. Look at you.
I've got a 12 and cool.
It's like, but, come on, I am never going to find someone else. Ever.
For a second onslaught, when you walked in, I was like, what does own mean? The camera is flipped?
For you guys, it's flipped. It's flipped so that it displays right on me. It's NWO.
But it definitely looks like own.
I would buy a shirt that said that
set up
too,
with
by
it
the
looks
way.
like it said OO.
Oh,
You should make knockoff NWO
Ooh.
t-shirts
That
that
say
say
ooh.
OO with this.
that say uwu.
Yeah.
I bet someone's made that.
If not, money making opportunity.
I'll put it
so yeah,
on.
Robert
make
went
it-
to the bathroom.
I'll make it and I'll upload it to fucking Put On Your Boots, my bootleg t-shirt store.
.com.
But
No,
yeah,
but
So, yeah.
I need to make a subdomain for it. Putonyorboots.tidalwavegames.com.
So yeah, while Robert was going to the bathroom, we all decided to follow Emmy's lead, and we're going to help this guy investigate.
Pete has no reason to believe Emmy has any sort of bias or, you know, crush at all.
Okay.
Emmy's stepping up as a leader, and this seems like the perfect opportunity to demonstrate impartial decision-making skills.
Absolutely. You know, he gets flustered normally, so, you know, it's not really any different.
All right, and are you guys gonna take the Daywalker down to the bounty station and?
I'm going to suggest, you know, Emmy's just going to be like, you two take big scary murderer guy to the bounty station. We probably shouldn't take, you know, Robert. We'll just go get some coffee and then meet you back at the Dosage Tango. Figure out what to do.
Sounds reasonable.
Because yeah, we
Let's
really
split the
shouldn't.
party.
We really shouldn't take the potential bounty into the bounty office if we're not actually going to turn him in.
Bounty's going to the
We're not
bounty
done with
office.
this one
Be
yet.
Awkward, potentially bad. Like glancing down at our own bounties on the B-net.
I'd say, look, we kind of, you know, we're kind of in the same boat here.
Okay, yeah. So I guess Pete and Sammy will take what's his face?
The Daywalker.
To
Nestle?
the body station.
Sleep wipes.
Nestle wipes.
So you guys take the Daywalker to a bounty station, and processing him is standard affair, and they will give you 1,200 that you can split up however you want.
Think.
3 ways for
Let's split up 3
400.
ways. Yeah.
That is 400 ahead.
All
Think
right,
should have been here if you want to get a payday.
All right.
I'm at 4,000.
Meanwhile, Robert Vampirson and Emmy are going to a coffee shop. What is the name of the coffee shop?
Oh, I already used the cool burn, so I can't use that one. I got nothing. Someone else say something cool. You know what? There we go. Something cool. That's the name of it. And he literally looked around to try to see if he could find somewhere cool and saw the place was named Something Cool. And it only serves iced coffee.
He's just drinking, and he goes, I would prefer this if it was hot. When you said coffee, I thought maybe, you know.
Like, well, maybe they've got like a microwave. I don't know.
I highly doubt that. So those your 2 dads, they're gonna process this bounty and not be here for a minute. so we can talk?
Yeah. I know,
Yeah.
they're kind of a lot.
He puts the coffee down, and he slides it away, and he says, all right, our operative has been captured.
What does he say? Sorry.
He says our operative has been captured.
Emmy just kind of tilts his head. Come again?
Kristen, she's one of the agents.
Oh.
Are you not keeping track of the organization right now? You are in charge.
I mean, yeah, it's just there was kind of a lot going on last week, and trash exploded everywhere. It's
was
been
you?
rough.
You're doing a bad job of keeping a low profile.
Like, well, I didn't. I saw it happen.
Okay, well, here's the thing. The problem is we need to get her out.
Okay, so
She has the information that we need.
the information, right? It's like, okay, so leads, where to start? Is it even on?
I know
is it
exactly
even
where she is.
Well, great. Well, where is she?
She's in a Zodiac Syndicate hideout.
On planet or off planet?
Off planet.
Okay, where exactly?
Callisto.
What was that name? Sorry.
Callisto. It's the next planet up. It's not very
Oh.
far.
Into the book.
Is that the one with the salt mines?
Yep. Sure is.
Ooh. There is supposedly evidence of alien artifacts buried in the mines, but
Yeah, I
no
don't know
one is
shit about that.
talking.
I love how, like, somewhere Pete just randomly starts listing off.
He's like looking at a travel guide of the solar system.
Okay.
Ooh, Callisto. That sounds pleasant.
Yeah,
I
Here's the
love
thing.
salt.
The Zodiac Syndicate
Conversation.
have a hideout set up on Callisto, where they keep, captured people and interrogate them. Mostly they make the Russians do it.
Mm. Okay, so they basically just pinned it on you to try to, get you out of the picture.
Well, that bounty's
All
fake.
right.
That was to get you.
Oh, good work. I
Yeah,
think.
with any luck, it's already been deleted.
Oh, well, then that's great. Then,
This whole
you can...
Daywalker thing, that's a coincidence.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have no idea what that fucking guy's deal was.
Well, good thing we were here. Okay.
I think at that moment, Sammy and Pete, they just dropped off the Daywalker at the bounty station. And Sammy's like, yeah, I don't know. So we got this guy. I don't know. I think we just taking this other guy and just make a couple extra bucks. It's all in the day's work. And that's when they're looking at the BNet, and then suddenly just the bounty for what's his face for Robert just like blips off the screen, just disappears.
As we're looking at it.
Yeah.
Just dissolves away, MCU style.
Yeah, for some reason there's an animation of it dissolving to dust.
Then he's like, so you're one of the guys I can trust, right? You're not gonna try to kill me.
Listen,
A lot of people try to kill me.
There's a lot of people within Shadowplay that aren't happy that you're the leader. I'm not one of them.
Okay, good. So you know I'm not my dad. That makes things less weird.
You are Orion's son. Technically, you are the rightful inheritor of this organization.
All right. Well, good to have someone on my side. You know, instead of a tractor full of bazookas trying to kill me in an underground highway.
Yeah, we're not happy that those guys tried to do that.
So there's others that are cool with me being the one in charge now?
I just got notification from El Scorpion.
Oh.
Like everything's we're ready when you are.
Oh, that's great. He's on our side too. Ugh. I am so sorry that Sammy shot him.
He's fine. Honestly, it has since it's interrupted his wrestling career. That means he has more time to dedicate to this.
Oh wow! Okay.
You mentioned Sammy, and it cuts back to him again walking down the road, and he sneezes, and he's holding his gun for some reason. It goes off, and he shoots somebody.
Ah, my leg!
It's like, oh shit, let's get out of here, Doc.
Wanna go to Callisto?
Well, so, hey, those two, I mean, I know they're not, like, actually my dad, since you know who my dad is, but, you know, I trust him with my life, and so you can too. I mean, I think you just kind of had to.
Well, I hope so.
Like, but, you know, we don't have to say anything until you're ready to say something, okay? Like, reaches over and pats the top of his hand.
About what?
About the organization. You waited until they were gone to talk.
Oh. Yeah, well,
what did you think I was talking about?
I wasn't sure. Are you flirting with me? I don't understand.
Was that not
when,
obvious from the minute we walked into the bar? Or the club?
I thought maybe things might have changed slightly with the whole everything.
He just shrugs.
Alright, cool. Alright, let's go find your dads.
What was that?
Let's go find
Let's find your dads. Immediately changes the subject. Well, I said to meet back at our ship, so let's just meet back at the ship.
Alright, y'all are on the Dosage Tango.
Alright, so we know where she is.
Who?
The girl that's missing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we you know, it's not the first time we've gone after like a missing person.
So this guy's bounty just like disappeared for some reason, so like I completely stopped caring.
The bounty was fake.
Oh, well,
The bounty was fake.
yeah,
You
you
think
remember?
somebody would do that? Just go on the BNet and make fake bounties?
Yeah, we did that.
I mean,
The vampires? I'm confused.
no, Sammy. He's one of mine.
One of
What,
your
your
like,
vampires?
you're collecting like a harem or what?
And he's like, I'm not cool enough for a harem. Like, no.
Okay, it's all about confidence. I believe you. You can collect as many beautiful men as you want.
And he's like, oh, I don't really have a. I mean, I have a preference, but it doesn't matter. But no. You remember those guys with like the bazookas that like tried to kill us?
Oh yeah, those farmers.
It's like, well, you know, we met the faction that was trying to kill us. Well, he's part of the faction that, you know, thinks that I'm where I should be.
Wait, you're saying this guy's part of the Shadow Play organization?
Yeah, and I'm the rightful heir, and he agrees with that.
Quick selfish question.
Yeah.
So he's our friend.
Huh?
Shadow play. Well, your friend in Shadow play was able to create a fake bounty. Was able to delete it.
Oh,
Can
are you
he
asking?
do that to ours?
I mean, if not, I'm sure El Scorpion can.
That can be arranged. But listen, the thing is, if we're gonna do that, it should be later.
Yeah. Well, first we gotta get, is her name actually Kristen?
Yes.
Okay.
She actually.
Oh,
she actually
I
doesn't have
see.
a last name.
Oh, see, I just thought, like, maybe I was pronouncing it wrong, and it was, like, Noname or something.
No, her actual name is Kristen Solo.
Well, that's a cool name. Alright, well, I guess how do, you two feel about going to, Callisto?
Callisto, what a coincidence. Who's
what-
talking about that?
However, Onslaught pronounced it.
So, and Pete lowers his voice again. The interesting thing about Callisto that I've discovered recently, we found this pamphlet down at the bounty station.
Why are you
turns
whispering? We're on the ship.
There's evidence of alien life, Callisto. But no one's talking.
Should we wait for Spanks, or should we let him finish his vacation? He seemed like he was really stressed out.
I think we don't need to involve Spanks in this. I think,
Cut to
He'll be
Spanks
fine on the
beach, just chilling.
yeah.
Just like not
We can
answering.
come back with Spanks
cut
later.
to Spanks not answering his phone.
Alright, well,
It's like,
so is your name actually Robert?
Yeah, actually, we do text Spanks.
Going to Callisto! Okay, thanks, bye!
Like,
Before that was, do you want a frappuccino from something cool? Before that was, oh god, Swordman!
yeah,
Quickly!
just constant texts.
And it's like, oh right, Swordman didn't kill us. He killed a lot of people, but not us. So... Yeah. So, yeah, and he's just like, so... Do you actually go by Robert Vampirson, or was that, you know...
Vampire.
what do you want us to call you?
Name. It's just Robert.
Just Robert.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of
Can
us.
I call
in the
you Robbie?
No.
Oh.
A lot of us, we just we don't use last names, so that it's harder to track us.
Oh, maybe I should do that.
I don't know. It's your life.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to... We'll give Spanks, like, I don't know, one Ceres day to respond to us, and if he doesn't, then we'll just go and then we'll come back and get him afterwards.
Yeah, he doesn't respond.
we'll give Spanks one day. This is one day later. So he did not respond. Let's go. 9 hours later.
Is that how long a day is on Ceres? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Don't even begin to start asking about how years are counted. I don't even know my own age anymore. He just like gives this hollow, far-off stare.
Nobody likes you when you're 23.
Or 24 too, I guess.
Or 33.
To be fair, the full quote is nobody likes you when you're 23 and you still act like you're in a freshman year.
Oh.
They don't just have a mysterious hatred for the number 23. They're not Jim Carrey.
He asked for a 13, but they drew a 31. Anyway. So to go to Callisto, it's one planet.
No,
over.
Doc, you're pretty fly for a white guy. I never told you that.
All right. So, I don't know how much fuel you guys got left, but let's see. Each planet traveler uses
luckily
only
we-
1 unit of fuel, so I think you'll be okay.
Well, luckily we just got a payday.
We need the result of a program, a starship break, and then roll me 2d6 to roll the base number of days.
I have a good sense of direction. Should I program the starship?
Yeah, I think we established that you were our navigator.
I'm the pilot for some reason.
Then me and Pete, we can each roll the d6.
There we go.
for the
Everybody
days.
participates.
Split up. I got a 4.
I got a 9 total.
Okay.
I got a 6.
All right.
I was gonna say I
so-
got a 9.
Let's see. All right, so roll me 2d6 so I can get the numbers. of
No,
days.
that was our
That
D6.
was.
Oh, what? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
confused. So what happened here?
The two of them rolled the 2d6s. I just
Okay.
rolled the program of starship.
All right, so what did you get?
We
I got a 9 for the starship.
9. Okay,
and
you
then
got
we
9.
got a 10 total for the
10
days.
total. Okay, so it's gonna take 10 days. So you guys need 10 days worth of food. That's 1d10.
Well, luckily we were
per
on
day.
Ganymede, so Sammy was able to restock his mini fridge with hot dogs.
Do you still have that fridge? Or
No, it's a different one. He has an actual fridge he uses.
all right.
We also gotta feed Robert, I guess.
You think I'm gonna throw out
He's got his own money. He's
Okay.
What did the food cost?
it's 1d10
I think it's
per
a-
day. So 10 roll 10 d10s and add that up.
Oh. Well, fuck that. I'm just gonna get my vampire dice. That's 10d10s.
Yeah.
Make shit easier on me. Excuse to
Or
roll the
D10
pretty
twice,
sparkly
would that
ones.
be the digits.
Look at these. They're so fucking pretty, though. Like,
Yeah,
Very
wow.
pretty.
What did you ask?
and they're 10d10s.
I said, can I just roll 2d10s
Yeah,
and use
yeah.
those as the digits? Okay, then it's 71.
Wait, no. You have to roll 10. You have to roll 10 d10s.
Spiky. Oh no! There we go.
And add it all up. You can't just roll a d100. That's different.
Okay, well, I got a 49.
All right, that's how much you spent. Hot dogs.
Okay. Let's see here. It's a 9 and a 1.
This is like one of the only
I
ways
rolled
that
like
money
a ton
can
of
be
6s.
spent.
I rolled a ton of 6s and a ton of 9s.
By the way, this is also a good time to go shopping if anybody needs to buy anything.
Okay, there's another 9.
Mine
6. A 6.
Broken gear.
And a
Unsuccessful.
9.
Between
5.
sessions.
And a 7. So let's see, that's 20.
And so, Pete,
30.
your holographic thing is still gonna be broken until you're gonna need to make a fix stuff and see if you can fix it now on the way.
9, a 6, and a 5. That's gonna be
Brains roll.
20.
Yeah, it'll be fixed up. And if you have, I don't know,
29.
toolbox, you can +2.
Okay, so
You could buy a toolbox if you don't have one. It's $25. That
10,
seems low.
20, 30.
You know what? I'll do that. I'll get a toolbox.
You don't have to carry it with you. You can keep it in
Yeah,
your
throw it in the
locker.
locker.
30,
You said it's 25?
40,
Yeah.
50,
That seems cheap.
59,
In fact, it is just as cheap as restraints.
66.
I like this 5-minute segment of the episode where we're just all saying
Doing math.
numbers over each other.
See,
I love it.
72.
Minimal dice rolling.
This is real role playing games, folks. We all talk about how it's storytelling games and this and that. No, you know what it really is? It's looking at fucking numbers and doing math. There's some
It's
degree.
72. I paid 72 for food.
All right.
I got a 9 on Fix the Cloak.
That is okay. So you can use it one more time, but after that it will break again. And
Okay,
you
I'm
won't
gonna
be
buy
able
another
to-
one then.
And you won't be able to fix it until between sessions.
I
You're just
was-
gonna buy
I
a
was
second
so
one, just like, fuck
expensive.
it, I don't... I got the money.
I rolled 2 10s, 3 9s, a 7, 2 6s, a 5, and a 1. I was expensive for this trip.
Yeah, man.
You know
I
what?
love
I'm
that
gonna
I got
buy-
to roll my vampire dice for the vampire episode.
That is thematically appropriate.
What are you gonna buy?
The digital cloak and the holographic projector, so I never have to break it again.
I never have to
Until I
worry
do
about
find
this
a way to do
fucking
it
stupid
anyway.
problem again. I bought the
Also,
most
shout
expensive
out to the-
thing you can buy.
Shout out
that's
to the
not
friend
true.
who bought me these dice. Blue, you're wonderful. Thank you for buying me the shiny dice so I could actually roll 10d10 at once.
The big weapon is 500. That's the most expensive thing? Really?
You wrote the book.
I wrote it a year ago, dude. That's the reality of this.
That was a
Like, I
completely
haven't-
different person.
I haven't really looked at this equipment list for the most part in like a year at least.
Time isn't real.
And you know what? Most of this I developed even before that. like
Yeah.
90% of this list was made in 2019 when I first did the book. When I first started.
So I'm going to put the sunglasses in the locker and the frisbee.
Alright, just gonna cross out all these notes about what the Daywalker was gonna do if he got away. We don't need those anymore.
We were surprisingly efficient this time.
Yeah, seriously.
We were like super competent.
It helps that we didn't have to do the Scooby-Doo part and the guy came to us.
Well, that
Yeah.
was part of it, but
It does make it
here's
a
the
lot
thing:
easier.
he might have gotten away
If it wasn't for us meddling kids.
if you guys had failed any of the roles.
You tried really hard to make us. You gave us so
Yeah.
many disadvantages.
Yeah,
And it was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna roll this d12 at disadvantage, plus my d6 plus 4.
You turned a 1 into a 9, right?
8.
Wow.
yeah, that was a
Okay.
bit much.
I mean, it's not like that one time I turned a failure into an 18.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, so did we handle all that
Alright.
stuff?
Yeah, I'll figure out what I'm gonna buy later, because... do you have, like, your hard deadline time tonight?
I'm done at no. I mean, yes, but no. Later than normal.
Okay.
My job's making me come in at 10:30 instead of 10 late.
Mm.
Okay. Alright,
Okay.
I'm going to buy some fucking climbing gear.
Ooh.
And more bombs. Shit's
Gonna say
getting
those
real.
are pretty useful.
Okay, so...
All right. And Robert is going to inform you guys. So Callisto is pretty big. It only has one airport, and most of it is these salt mines. But there is the Zodiac Syndicate hideout on it that is, like, so far away that it doesn't make any sense to check in with the airport. So there's no sense in paying the taxes to go in.
Okay, alright. Bombs is 100. And the climbing gear, where the fuck is that? There it is. 50. Wow, my shit was cheap.
Oh, all the shit about that must be in the Saris book. All the shit about not landing at the airport.
No, you mentioned that somewhere in there.
I've mentioned it, but there's like a big write-up of stuff that is somewhere that must be in the Saris book instead of this. Which is coming along.
pretty sure
I'm
it's-
getting it laid out.
I'm pretty sure it says something about landing on the planet but not going to the airport. but whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I can't find it. It might
Could have
not be
sworn this was in here.
Who needs the book when you can just have Onslaught tell you the rules?
but I'm reading them out of the book, so it's
It's efficient.
all right.
Once the players arrive at the desired planet, the starship will automatically exit the tunnel and leave them in orbit around the planet, along with manual landing. The players can then choose to land at an airport, which will incur taxes. They have to legally declare themselves in a contraband, or land elsewhere on the planet, where they will avoid taxes while they manually land, which can be difficult and require one or several rolls, and potentially be far away from civilization, making chasing after a bounty target more difficult. Underneath, determining travel time on page 12.
Yes, you're right.
Look at us.
Well, it's not that difficult here because it's a pretty easy planet to land on. It's all here's the thing. It's only difficult to land because most of it is like civilized or has shit on it. This is just like fucking mines and mines
Nowhere.
and mines. It's nowhere planet. Right? It's super dark all the time. It's fucking just the planet is like white. And on the
Is there a
surfaces,
breathable atmosphere?
no, actually, this is the one where it's not.
Where what's not?
If the oxygen levels are so contaminated by the salt, actually. Like indoors, they have like
luckily
artificial oxygen, but if you're on the surface, yeah, you need a spacesuit.
Oh, well, we have those. Does Robert?
Yeah, luckily.
Or are we just gonna let
You
Robert
have a spare
borrow
one.
Spanks' really nice one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Spanks'. He'll kill us.
We have the original one that prompted us to go buy the new ones with holes in it. And I'm sure
The
that one will be
rapid one,
fine.
yeah.
Is he just like roughly the same height and build as Spanks?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very similar, actually. All right.
Just, Spanks but dark and broody flavored.
Right. So that problem is solved. So you guys will at least
You
have
know,
to
because
all have
space
a
is normally
spaceship
such
in
a
your.
bowl of sunshine.
You'll all have to be carrying a spaceship or a spaceship, yeah,
A
spacesuit
spaceship.
at least. While you're
Is that
on
2 slots or just 1?
it. Oh, it does use 2 slots. Shit. And you have -1 to cool as long as you're wearing it.
Is this just fucking? I'm imagining the I don't know, the settlers or whatever on the asteroid from Aliens.
Oh, a little bit.
Okay.
But they didn't.
Or maybe
have
I'm
to wear
just maybe I'm
spacesuits.
thinking of Alien Isolation. There's the flashback where you're
Oh,
on
yeah.
28 and
Yeah.
you're all in your big bulky spacesuits and you're like navigating to the derelict.
Yeah.
I guess I might actually have to not dual wield knives. I might have to actually put one of the knives up. Because I imagine
This
2
is
knives
like-
take up 2 slots.
Yeah.
I've always written them down as 2 slots.
Yeah.
And he's just like looking at like his 2 knives, like which one do I bring? They're 2 identical knives.
Well, his D&D counterpart has several knives, and my fellow players have named them.
You gonna tell us what those names
We've
are? Or are you
got-
just gonna...
We've got the... Oh, yeah, no. We have Emotional Support Dagger, we have Bitey Boy, and then we have the backup dancers.
I was gonna say, don't fucking leave us hanging.
Yeah. Emotional Support Dagger is the +2, returning dagger.
Wow.
Bitey Boy is, I think, a dagger of venom. And then the backup dancers are just mundane daggers. There's like 8 of them.
All right. So you
Sammy's gun is called the Gat King.
the Gat King.
It's like it's on the side.
But yeah, sure. Emmy, this Emmy could have named his knives Emotional Support Knife and Bitey Boy. So clearly he needs to bring the Emotional Support Knife.
Okay, so this hideout is actually fairly prominent. You can see it from where you guys have landed. Basically, Robert has informed you guys that it's basically just like staked out. It's kind of like a prison hideout. It's mostly just got like guards and shit. Almost nobody important from the Zodiac Syndicate is here. Maybe one guy is here, but the timetable is... They don't have enough information on the timetable for that to know if he's really here or not.
Hey, so I got a question, and I don't know why it didn't occur to me anytime over the past 10 days to ask it. But how come you guys are sending the boss of the organization to do this rescue op? Don't you got your own agents who can go in and do this kind of thing? Like, the boss should be the one giving the orders.
Here's the thing. The information that Kristen has is very sensitive and should only be told directly to the boss.
Okay, but you could just like not ask. You could just rescue her and bring her to the boss.
Here's the thing. If
like, you know, when somebody has like a special message for the president, if like for the president's ears only, they don't send the president on a rescue operation into
What's
enemy
a president?
territory to rescue
what's a
the
president?
soldier with the special message.
Sammy, what's a president?
A long time ago, some asshole, I don't know. We don't have those anymore.
That was Harrison Ford on the plane. I remember that from the ancient cinematography.
Oh. We killed him! We finally did it! 2 hours in, we finally killed Onslaught!
Alright.
Way to go, Jim.
He's like, listen, this information is very sensitive. It has to be... It's for the boss only. We were already on our way when you know, Kristen got captured.
Okay, this whole thing's kind of fishy to me. But whatever. I guess, you know, I don't work with
do you
too many
guys want
secret
your bounties cleared
organizations.
or not?
I can presume how you delineate your responsibilities.
Yeah, I kind of figured this was, you know, we do this because, you know, we're the big shots, and then they fix our bounty problem. What was
You
that?
can also just order them to do it. Like, you are in charge.
I did the big shot music from Cowboy Bebop.
I mean, yeah, but...
I mean, I'm not saying we don't do it. We're already here on Callisto. Like, it's a little bit late. Like I said, I could have thought of this any time over the past 10 days, but we're here now, so I guess we're kind of stuck.
Like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, besides, we're all kind of like badasses now.
True.
Like, who better to do
pretty
it?
badass.
Anyway, this is a big stronghold. It's mostly just got guys, just guards that shouldn't be much trouble for you guys to take out.
Especially since I've got bombs now.
He puts on an information apparatus on his eyes, and he says, I have a map that we've been able to secure of the place. I'll be able to navigate you guys where you need to go.
Oh, neat. So you're gonna be like our mission control guy.
Yeah, I guess in theory I don't even have to go, right?
No,
I mean,
you're coming.
you can go if you want. Do you want to borrow one of my knives?
No, I've got. He pulls out one. It's like I got my own.
Nice.
Knives.
Knives.
But hopefully I won't need to use any. I'll just stick to the back and help you guys navigate where you need to go.
Oh, I'm
So-
sure if you really put your mind to it, you can also, you know, help out in a fight.
So, how do you guys want to do this? It's a big fortress. It's got like 20-foot high walls. It's built out of like bricks and stone. It's all black. and yeah, there's a big like loading dock door in the front with 2 guys outside of it, and that's what you'll see if you approach it. You guys are maybe like a mile away in this shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure I couldn't get away with sneaking in there, considering, they probably know who I am.
I mean, you got a big space.
So, like, maybe. Yeah.
Perhaps Yuri Popinski could get us through.
I just see, like, the corner of Alex's mouth go up.
Well, funny you should mention that, because before we left Ganymede, I happened to buy a new winter coat. I was actually going to suggest, we're breaking into the Zodiac Syndicate headquarters. Last thing we need is another galaxy-spanning organization with out for our blood. It might behoove us to all be going somewhat in disguise so they don't connect it back to us if we're breaking into this joint.
He says, "Wait a minute, you have a Russian disguise?"
A Plutonian,
Plutonian.
It fit right in.
He says, well, shit. Okay, so here's this. This is easy then. Just you could.
What was that?
What?
No, you just cut out for a second.
No, I didn't. That was probably the door downstairs.
No, I didn't. Fuck you.
I didn't.
Well, he didn't, though.
I didn't cough.
No, you cut out, not
I
cough.
cut out.
He didn't, though.
Well, whatever. Fucking A. Now I lost my train of thought. Thanks.
Russian disguise.
Yeah.
He said, well, that'll be easy.
We could pose as prisoners, and you could bring us in.
Forced delivery, men.
Or that. It's up to you guys.
But what would we be delivering?
Borscht shipment.
Borscht.
We
Also-
hijacked the Borscht truck while it's on its way to the base.
Now Jim's broke.
I kind
The
of
rest of the plan writes itself.
I kind of suck at pretending to be people I'm not.
Wasn't that kind of your whole job? Where you got into bunny hunting?
No. See, they always would conveniently film it where you couldn't see my face. If you see my face, then that's it.
Well, I have
It's that
2
resting
digital
innocent
cloaks.
face.
One will only work once. Do you want to
I mean,
take one? I'll take the other.
I still got these Ray-Bans.
That could also work.
Maybe the
I
Ray-Bans
guess
can
I'm not
offset
in
the -1
disguise,
to
then.
cool. Oh, well,
Nobody cares about you.
I guess that's
You-
true.
you
I don't
can-
have a
you can-
bounty on me.
That's all you do.
I mean, yeah, and nobody knows you're an operative, right?
No.
You could be any Robert. But you know what? Yeah, I'll take the cloak, and you can borrow the sunglasses.
All right. I wish I had my sunglasses. That would be funny if
Who
I
does
just
say
out
he
of
just-
nowhere put sunglasses on.
So yeah, Emmy just puts the sunglasses on him. There. Looking more badass already. And then I guess I'll use you said the cloak can only be used once? Was that it? That
Right. I think so.
the
Yeah, you
repaired
can-
one will only use once?
Yeah. Here's the thing. You can put it on, and then it says it fails easily. Here's the thing. Normally, if the cloak fails, it just temporarily fails and fucks you over. But if when this one fails, it's gonna break. So who has
Sammy
the shitty
puts
one?
on his Sammy puts on his Yuri Popinski disguise. And then do you guys activate your cloaks and you just copy his same disguise? but you're, stretched out to fit your body types.
Yuri is like actually a triplet.
The famous Yuri brothers.
The Popinski
Famous-
brothers.
Borscht sellers of Callisto.
There's ice on Callisto, right?
No, there's salt.
So this episode is Yuri on salt.
I didn't
you
plan
did
this,
it.
but I am wearing my Yuri t-shirt right now.
Perfect. I was gonna say, we almost matched again. I think I might also be running out of RP juice. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I mean, is that the plan then? Are we breaking into this base all disguised as Yuri Popinski delivering borscht?
I can be Yuri Popinski Jr.
Yuri Popinski and Yuri Popinski Jr. and Yuri Popinski III.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Yuri
And
Popinski.
this is Robert.
This is Dr. Yuri Popinski.
It's
And
a
Emmy
family
should probably
name.
take the real device because their face is probably more recognizable to these guys than mine would be.
I don't know. I mean, you were all over the news.
You
But
are
What
maybe-
kind of the one celebrity out of all? Well, I mean, I guess we're both celebrities.
Aw, don't say
I
that
guess-
about
and I guess
yourself.
you've been in movies. I guess we're all celebrities.
Wait, are you
Well, I'm
the
just thinking
Scat
like
King
the
of
Syndicate
Ganymede?
people.
The one and only.
I'll have to have you sign my mixtape later.
Yeah, there'll be plenty
You
of
just
time
see
for
Emmy's
that.
like whole face light up. It's like, I have so many signed mixtapes.
Yeah, just take one of his. My Sharpie's running out of ink. He finally figured out what Sharpies were for.
Yeah, those kids on Mars really punked me. Really punked me good.
Cut to Borscht truck. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
Yeah, it's the
All right, the guys knock on the door of your Borscht truck and want the window down.
Which of us is driving? I guess Andy?
I guess me, because I'm the competent driver of the party, I guess.
I'm not even gonna ask how you guys got the truck.
No, the Borscht truck is a real thing. There really is a weekly Borscht delivery. that
I
we
know,
hijack.
but I'm not gonna go through the process of you guys getting it. You just already have it. You did that.
I know I made the joke about Robert being the dark and broody version of Spanks, but I think he's actually just the dark and broody version of Emmy.
Okay, so he knocks on the window.
I'll roll down the window. And I hope you aren't expecting me to try to use a Russian accent, because I definitely can't.
No, I think you
Что это?
should.
До свидания.
I don't secretly know whatever this language is, right?
You don't know Russian.
До свидания, me.
I'm about to say, yeah, you're
means
like in my
goodbye.
like, co-pilot seat.
We are here with Borscht delivery. Weekly truck with normal drivers.
Identification.
Oh, you don't need to see our identification. We are Borscht delivery men.
Are these the droids I'm looking for? Do I look like a fool to you?
I think if you taste a delicious borscht, that is all that identification that we need to prove that
How
we
do you
are.
make this hot in the car? It's very
Borscht
cold.
is served cold, I think. Yuri thinks borscht is a cold soup.
I haven't said a damn word.
Yuri might be mixing it up with gazpacho.
Not a very good borscht delivery man in that case. It's not helping your... Can you manipulate someone, please?
This is a special cold borscht.
Oh, now it's now it's
He's
Alex's time to freeze.
Okay, so that was a 3, but I'm going to juice it.
Okay.
And that brought me up to an 11.
11? Okay. I'm going.
Please,
Borscht is
try
cold. You
this
was right.
borscht.
You was right. Borscht is cold. It's good. Listen, I can't eat through space helmet, but you know, I trust that it will be good.
But you can see the quality of the ingredients.
It's
through
no
the
problem.
space
I know. I
visor.
remember
Yeah.
now. Borscht delivery always come on this day.
Yes, very
Whichever
nice.
day it is on Callisto. Not sure how many days there are.
Never see the sun.
17 days.
Yeah, Emmy's not
it's
saying
real
a
fucking
damn
dark.
word.
It's 17 days.
Emmy's not
it's real
saying a
dark.
word. He's just
Good thing
nodding.
there's no vampires on Callisto.
What you say about vampire?
No vampires here. Certainly.
What you hear?
No,
You hear anything
no
about
vampires.
vampire? Weird creature? Alien?
Alien.
Will you? What?
Oh,
No.
You hear anything?
I have a question about Alien. He walks up.
Another Yuri pops in from the back.
Who is you?
Where is? I am Yuri Popinski. This is my brother.
He is Yuri Popinski.
And
Who is
Yuri
you?
Popinski. We are a very tight family, and
I'm not sure I
am very
believe you.
interested. I want to know where is Alien.
What you hear about
Suddenly
alien?
you're Transylvanian.
Well, I read in pamphlet. I'm not from. I recently moved here to reunite with my brothers, and I'm very curious where Alien is.
What you hear? There's no alien on Callisto. Whoever say that to you, lied to you.
That is very sad, but I thank you for letting me know. I hope you enjoy Bosch.
Someone would do that. Just write a pamphlet and tell lies.
In fact, do you have pamphlet?
I do not. I believe it is in other pants.
Okay, I was
The
going to
RP
ask for
pants.
pamphlet so I could see and possibly destroy. But if it is in other pants, you need those. So, get back in the truck. You need to
I
be
imagine
for
this
to
was all,
delivering
like-
borscht.
This is all like through like weird spacesuit intercom.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir, for your time. Here, take a bowl of borscht for you and for your friend.
I can't eat through a spaceship helmet. Also, if boss catch me eating on job, he will destroy my body.
Well, it will be our little secret borscht you save for later.
Callisto band leader destroy you.
How dare you say something like that while I'm trying to drink?
Okay, so we drive the truck on through the checkpoint?
Yeah. Yeah, they open up the door and it drives through and there's a guy inside. This is a huge building. It's like I don't know. It's the size of 2 Walmarts. All right, and
That's
they,
a lot of Walmarts.
Yeah.
That was very specific.
Look, once you've worked in Walmart, you measure everything in Walmarts.
It's true. So they direct you
There's
over
been
to
multiple
a,
times that Onslaught has described things by their relation to being in a Walmart.
that is
The
true.
size of a Walmart, the brightness of a Walmart.
You guys are gonna get me fired.
It's okay, they'll never find out which Walmart.
Go to patreon.com/HaloWaveGames to support Onslaught's income when he gets fired from Walmart.
God damn it, Alex! Alright. I don't care. Corpos are bad. Anyway.
Fucking corpos.
Yeah, so they get you and they start unloading the cases of borscht from the back of the borscht truck that you guys apparently stole. What do you guys do?
Killing me.
What's your plan here? Robertson. Robert parks up from the back, and he's like, "All right,
His name is
this
Pat
is our chance.
Robertson.
We can get out of here. I know how to get to the where they keep the prisoners from here."
All right, well, let's get out.
Okay, yeah, one sec. Excuse me, good sir. All of us need to use restroom at same time.
Very
Could
tight
you
knit
please
family.
direct us?
Oh, the restroom down the way. Take left, then take right, then take other left. Not third left. You do that, you go. If you get to prisoner place, you go too far. Come back, find bathroom.
Oh,
from there.
thank you for your kindness. Here, have bowl of borscht on the house.
I cannot eat
I
this
was
through
doing-
spacesuit. Also, the boss will
Well, save-
destroy my
save
body
for
if he
later.
catches me eating on the job.
I was doing
You
good
just
until
all-
Tim died.
So all these prison guards. You should go talk to the King of Corneria.
Clearly, we need to like unionize or steal all of these guards and bring them into my organization that offers fairer breaks and good work-life balance.
Yeah, they all
never
only
get
have the
to
one
leave.
line.
It
is,
sucks here.
The boss will break my body if I eat if I eat on the job.
He will destroy my body.
Clearly, that's gonna be Emmy's new goal: is to turn Shadowplay around into a force for good.
The Shadowplay Union.
Yes, the first unionized organized crime.
Great pay, good benefits.
I think that's the plot of
Flexible hours.
JoJo Part 5.
only a little illegal, but you get like unlimited PTO. You know, all the sick days you could ever need. Just ask El Scorpion. He was able to have a whole wrestling career.
We are all for going to the bathroom. We will be sure not to accidentally go to prison cells. Thank you for your kind directions.
Remember,
Welcome
do
to full
not go
circle.
to
We're a
prison
tight-knit
place.
family.
He's
I
back.
would never. Look at Yuri. Look at Yuri's eyes. Has this face ever lied to you?
I haven't known you very long.
Also, aren't you still wearing
And I have not
sunglasses?
lied to you once in that time.
Give me manipulate someone. You're pushing your
God. 9 times out of 10, our shit goes south because Alex
That
can't
was
resist.
that was a 6.
Uh-oh.
Can we
Well, he just needs assurance, right?
Look, just don't... Yeah.
I will not. I already told you. I would never. Yuri would never go to prison place.
Also, was that including your -1 from the jacket and your
yeah,
-1 from the
oh,
spacesuit?
Motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, is that a...
Can I
that's a
assist?
sweet failure? That's... No,
yeah,
no,
can
it's
you
too late. That's too late.
somehow?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
If
I was like, I
catch you in
could
prison,
assist.
I will destroy your body.
That is only fair.
I will be checking it momentarily to make sure that you only go to bathroom and not to prison place.
That is totally fair. We will never do such a thing. Goodbye.
Emmy, lauding how hyper competent and badass we are. And
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Why did he keep talking? We could have just left.
I don't know, he does this sometimes. Usually I step in and I make it all better.
It's just such a stupid... We're gonna get fucking... They're gonna destroy our bodies.
Look, I'm sorry. Sometimes I kind of get it on a roll, and then I just kind of can't stop talking. Normally, Spanks is here to kind of help.
I think it might actually be like a medical condition. I don't know. They did a lot of tests on him in the hospital.
So you take a left.
I did a lot of drugs in this phase. Let's go.
Right,
That too.
take another left. Then you keep going past the obvious bathroom. to a sign that you cannot recognize because it is in Cyrillic lettering. But there's a door, and it's got a guy guarding it.
As we turn the corner, can those of us with the digital cloak change to a different disguise? Can we be the guys from the loading dock?
If you want to. But here's the thing: you've already used yours one time.
Oh, that's true. I can't do that either way.
So it's just the one guard down this hallway?
Yeah, one guy. It's got AK-47.
Clear water.
So,
Emmy's just gonna take a page from Emmy's just gonna take a page from Spanks's book. My words they're going and
Yeah,
they're tanking quick.
Don't worry, we're wrapping this up soon.
We were told that most of the people in here are just fucking mooks. So Emmy is just going to whirl around and attempt to knock this person out.
Okay.
Not even give Sammy a chance to blow our cover.
All right. Go ahead.
Look,
I did
he
have
called
plan,
him a
but if you
leader?
just want to roundhouse kick this guy in the space helmet, that's fine too.
Let's see here.
Yeah, you guys are inside now, so that you could, in theory, remove your helmets, but then you'd have to carry your helmet around, so it doesn't really help.
Well, it's like a level of anonymity, and it whatever that word is, anonymity. There we go.
I can't do it either. What the fuck?
Anonymity.
Anemone.
This is a bad day for words and technology and.
See an enemy.
Heck yeah, that was a 10 on the D12.
All right. You roundhouse kick this fucking guy in the face, and he's on the ground. Ugh.
Where did there it is. I was like,
That's
where
a
the
one.
fuck did it
That's a
go?
one. Don't do.
They're very close next to each other, but yeah.
It also doesn't make
So,
any sense
yeah,
to just hold the dice up and show it. It's like, see what I rolled? Because it's not. Especially because you showed
I just
the wrong one.
really like the zeros on these dice though.
That's a big
They're
zero.
like circles.
Look what I just rolled.
That's not even the right Jim.
did.
I swear to
Here.
God. Put that thing away.
Put that thing back where it came from, or
Yeah.
so help me.
I will turn this game around.
But yeah, like
We're going back to episode 1.
Sammy goes to say something, and Emmy just like literally just like knocks the dude out.
Yeah, Sammy is going to offer the guy a bowl of borscht.
Off my face.
And
My body has been destroyed.
And then he just turns back to Robert. See? I
Wait.
fixed the problem.
Does that mean you took borscht to the bathroom?
what?
Does that
Maybe
mean you scooped
have
up
the
and
borscht
took
with
it with you to
you.
the bathroom?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
He's
taking
still
borscht
carrying
with
around
me.
a bowl of
Maybe you need to put this dude in the bathroom with the borscht, and then he'll be caught eating on the job, and he'll have his body destroyed.
That's what we do.
With the knocked out
Sammy,
body.
Sammy takes off his disguise and props up this guy's unconscious body in the bathroom wearing the Yuri disguise and
Oh
holding
my
the bowl
God.
of borscht.
Oh
So
my
then if
God.
the guy comes and checks on them, he'll see him leaning against the wall inside the bathroom and think that it's Yuri.
All right. Are you gonna put on the guard disguise?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. You have that now.
Final Fantasy VI this, and
I was gonna say let's Hitman this, but yeah.
that makes more sense, but yeah.
Star Wars and.
But also,
Fine.
here's the thing: I'm assuming this guy is not the same size as Sammy, so this
No.
costume is like definitely too small for him. Like his midriff is showing, but he's got the puffy coat
Well,
that's too small
they're
for
all
him.
wearing,
He's got
they're
the
all
fake
wearing
mustache.
spacesuits. So they have spacesuits on, but then they have like Russian uniforms on over top of them.
Someone's just gonna be like, aren't you a little short for a security guard? How many Star Wars references can we shove into this episode?
All right.
I'm gonna go turn a light on.
I was say, I love how like Jim has been
Jim's just,
slowly
like-
fading into the dark. I had to go
Okay,
and
yeah,
open
so-
my blinds a little further.
Sammy is now in the guard costume.
All right.
I assume did the guy have keys or anything?
The door's unlocked.
I guess I'll usher Robert to follow me because, you know, he actually knows what Kristen looks like and I don't.
Yeah, this is where we need to go.
Also, you know, it looks like I took initiative and I just, you know, fucking knocked a
Yeah.
guy out.
You go through the door. There are like rows and rows of cells, but they're all empty right now. And there's a door, like another door at the end of the hallway.
I also love that Robert just looks like a generic bodyguard with sunglasses. We put him in like one of Spanks' tuxes, so he just looks like a bodyguard.
All right, listen,
Spanx
you
is gonna
guys
be very
go
upset
ahead.
at all the things you've done with his clothes.
Well,
Listen,
he
you guys,
wasn't here.
You guys go ahead and keep looking for not Anna. This is different.
Wrong syndicate.
keep looking for Kristen, and I'll stay here disguised as the guard in case the other guy comes back looking.
Yeah, all right.
You know, like give you a signal in case things are starting to go south.
And you said like all of the cells are empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sammy is just going to wait by the entrance to the prison area with the guard's uniform and AK-47.
Can I read a situation to see if this feels off?
Yeah, sure.
Because we keep getting lured into shit. Did you say yes, I could?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use my brains. I have them sometimes. 6!
Well, you're not sure why everybody would be going, but there's a small like frosted over window on the next door, and it's you can see light coming through. It's very bright, and there's like shadows moving around, and it's real quiet and echoey here, and you can kind of hear movement and yelling from the other side of the door.
I'll look to Robert. What is your little information eye thingy say about that?
It's just I only have a map. It just shows a big, wide open courtyard.
Like an ice rink?
No, like a I don't know, an arena.
I guess I'll see if what I can see through the window that's
Yeah,
frosted.
all you see is like just shapes and light.
And there's no way to like scrape the frost off with like a credit card.
No, it's like it's the way the window is made.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's like an
like
etched.
yeah, specialized like frosted glass that you can only see shapes and light through.
Is it locked?
It's like a
It's
bathroom
not-
window.
Yeah. It's not locked. You can open it.
All right. Let's see. And like literally all the cells are empty.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll let's see here. I will see if I can very quietly kind of open the door and peek by. Because, I mean, I look like a guard right now, right?
Yeah. So what you see...
Wait, do you guys all look like guards because
No.
Sammy changed his clothes?
No, you changed your clothes because you have no disguise. You already had a disguise. What's his name? Emmy has the displacer cloak thing.
Yeah, I have
So
the
he can
functioning
look
one,
like
and Pete has the busted one.
Yeah. and now
Okay, so
Pete
you
just
were
has
able to
look like-
change your disguise. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought for a second that because Sammy changed his outfit that it just changed what you guys were wearing
No,
too.
no. No, but that would be funny.
No, it's
There
Emmy
was a
has the
brief
ability
moment where
to
there were
change
3 nude Sammy Sinclairs of varying statures.
the projection is actually just like sourced from you. You're the mocap for it.
Sammy's like, okay, give me a second. I'll go change in the bathroom real quick.
It's
And then he
total
closes the
recall
door,
thing.
and then just like your guys holograms start slurping news.
You're-
Like, no.
You're thinking this because you
And
just
then
watched Total
poor
Recall.
Pete.
Yeah.
Poor Pete's just like, why? Every episode.
Yeah, no, you're right. I am definitely thinking of the Total Recall hologram projector.
Alright. So, as a guard.
You would think this is the real Yuri.
It is.
It is.
Alright, so what do I see?
You see a bunch of guys in prison outfits fighting some sort of giant monster. Its skin, fur is completely black. It looks like it's down on. It almost looks like some sort of wolf or cat with multiple legs, and its tail. No, tentacles. There are tentacles coming out of it, and it's just thrashing these dudes all around. And you can
Beating
also
up the
see
prisoners?
there's like a balcony around the top of a bunch of guys in uniforms looking down, including a guy in a very fancy tuxedo.
So, I'll kind of like... Does it look like anyone's paid attention to the door opening?
No one's looking at the door.
Okay, so I'll poke my head back out and like let Robert look because he actually knows what these people like that we need to look out for look like because I know nothing about my quote-unquote job.
So he looks and he sees he just looks and he goes, "They're all prisoners."
Even tuxedo dude at the top?
Well, those guys are obviously the tuxedo guy. That guy works for the Zodiac Syndicate.
Okay, and the giant furry tentacled
I don't know
cat
what
wolf
the
thing?
fuck that is.
But no, you didn't see you didn't see Kristen.
I mean, I only popped my head in for a second.
Well, pop your head in for another second. I don't know what she looks like.
I'm not getting caught. I don't even look like one of them. He takes the information apparatus off and he hands it to you and he says, "Here, you go."
Oh, I don't know if I have the slots for this, but
You'll have to put something down. What do you?
So instead, he goes to hand that to me, and I'm just like, and instead hand off the bombs to him.
Okay.
Since we're swapping gear,
What am I supposed to do with these?
Oh, it's his face.
I can't handle.
Just look for the one like useful thing.
No, there's very many. There's very many more useful things in here. I'm not giving him my other knife. I'm not giving him the restraints of the climbing gear. I'm wearing the fucking spacesuit.
All right, so
But yeah, besides,
you peek in, and with the information apparatus, you're able to. What does it do?
it gives me like a
Situation,
bonus to
gather
like.
intel. Disadvantage
Yeah, to
on
gather
blend in,
intel.
but you're doing fine. Nobody's really
Advantage
looking,
minus
so it
one.
doesn't matter.
I guess I
So-
technically also have another advantage to blending in because of the cloaking thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so gathering intel, see if I can find Kristen and maybe figure out what the fuck's going on with
Yeah.
all that shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
gather
now that you get a better look,
intel.
here's the thing. The door has when you pop back in the door, there's like a roof above it, a little bit, like a small hallway, and then the arena.
Mm-hmm.
The guys up there, they can't see the door. They can't see the door. So they won't be able to notice.
But I can see, like,
coming in.
yeah.
You can come in and see what's going on there.
So I'll scoot down the hall
so you can
quietly
have,
and
you can have like an extra little bit of shit there. Did you roll gather intel?
no, I'm gonna do that now. Let's see. And you said I've got some kind of bonus to it?
Yeah, it's gonna have probably +2. Information.
Cool, alright.
Yes, +2.
And none of my talents will help for this, so let's see what I get. Damn, that's a 9 on that. Oh wait, that's a D8. That's a D10. I rolled the D10 instead of the D8. Rip. Okay, that's a 5 total.
All right.
I'm sorry, they're both pointy,
Yeah.
diamond-shaped things.
So
I was like, oh, that's a 9 on the D8. Wait.
Yeah. So you are able to notice there is a woman in a prisoner uniform up top. That one of the guards
top as opposed to.
Yeah, as opposed to like down in the arena, like up top, and one of the guards has like a gun trained on her.
Do I see any other entrances or exits, or like maybe a skylight or some shit?
I mean, up on the balcony, there's all sorts of entrances and exits, but down here on the ground floor, no.
Is it Natalie Portman?
No.
No, it's Kristen. It's Kristen.
It's Kristen.
Oh, my mistake.
I mean, you don't know what this girl that you're looking for actually looks like. He doesn't have a picture of her or anything like that.
But this prisoner looks like Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
All right, so Emmy will like scooch back because I mean that is very clearly a lot going on, and he has.
Yeah. So,
so he'll scoot back.
These prisoners are being tore the fuck up. This thing is like ravaging them and eating them.
Yep, and guns are trained on her, so.
Yeah.
He'll nope the fuck back out of there, and close the door, and kind of like gather back with everybody. Kind of do like
over too?
a quiet little knock to ask Sammy if the coast is clear and if we should reconvene in the bathroom.
Dude, the coast is clear. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's clear.
Yeah.
Nothing's happened.
Yeah, what's going on? You find the what's your face?
Yeah, and Robert, you saw it too.
Yeah, there's some kind of weird fucking an alien.
Monster
the guy said
wolf
there weren't
cat.
any aliens.
I don't know what to fucking tell you. This thing had 6 legs and tentacles growing out of its back. It moved so fast it was like I couldn't even see where it was.
I knew it.
My God, it's Martha.
It's like, no, because it was like a monster, like, wolf cat thing. I think there was one of these in that game that, like, Pete was talking about the other day. Nah, it couldn't be.
I'm drawing a blank. What was I talking about?
That licensed material we don't have the rights to.
I'm completely
the tabletop game that you said you played when you were younger.
Oh! Right.
Yeah, one of those, like, beast things. I don't know.
That makes... yes.
You had, like, a little painted thing and everything. I didn't know you could paint so delicately.
Well, I actually, that was pre-purchased, unfortunately, but I mean, we got a lot of... we played 3 whole campaigns with that.
Wow. Well, anyways, yeah, there might be some roof access, but I think we're gonna have to, like, wait it out until she gets back to her cell or something, because there's no way we're gonna get up there. She's got guns trained on her and everything.
I mean, wait, what are you talking about, the giant cat thing, though? Like, we kind of moved down from that kind of quickly.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, they're making the prisoners fight it, probably for their enjoyment or their betting or something.
Listen, I've been around the solar system a long time, and I've never seen any kind of alien or anything like that. Are you sure it wasn't just, like, a normal cat, and it was standing really close to you? And, like, they're farther away?
The pamphlet said, this is... I haven't even seen it, and I am certain. I am 100% sold.
Sammy's like, no, listen, I'm telling you, look, there's no such thing as aliens. And he goes over and he opens the door and he peeks through. He's like, okay, no, that's an alien.
I love how we reconvened in the bathroom to talk and then left and went back through just because you didn't believe Emmy.
So, yep, that's an alien, all right.
I told you. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to, like, wait it out. But
Yeah, they look like they're doing fine.
no,
I'm
they're
sure
not.
they'll all survive.
But, like, they've got her separate from the others, like, and have a gun on her, and there's a dude in a tuxedo, and he's this dude from the Syndicate thing, and...
What's the gravity like on this planet ordinarily? Is there something artificial here, or is that
It's
something
normal.
we can disable?
They've fixed it.
Okay.
Oh, and
If
here's
there's
your
if
here's your
there's a
head
place
thing
where
back.
it does that, it's not here.
Also, here's your really cool, like, information thingy back.
Okay. And he puts it on and he scans through the map and he says, okay, we can get to the balcony if we take this hallway and go this way. There might be some guards on the way and we might have to shoot our way out of it. I don't know.
Bomb our way out of it.
We could also just leave. Like, I'm just saying, like, this whole situation's getting kind of hairy.
We need
Yeah.
this girl. We need...
Yeah, you keep saying that, but, like, what information does she actually have?
I don't actually... It's so sensitive I don't have the information... Like, I don't even know the nature of it, but it was...
So
it's
how do you
important.
know that it's so important?
Because she told me. And we don't lie about this kind of stuff.
Also, Sammy, this is kind of our ticket to getting rid of our bounties and maybe not, rotting in prison.
I mean, getting
someone
rid of our
else to
bounties
take
is all
over.
well and good, but, like, it's not going to do me any good if I'm in the belly of a great beast. You see what I'm saying?
Well, if you go up to the balcony area, it won't be able to get us.
Yeah,
the
surely
balcony
it
area
can't
filled with
jump.
people with guns. Much safer.
I mean,
Safer
yeah,
than
you've
an
been
alien
shot several
rally.
times.
Speed, I guess.
Sammy, you've
We
been shot
knocked
like
them
20
down
times.
Into the pit.
You've been shot with a submachine gun and lived. What are you worried about?
That was a submachine gun. This is a machine gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I have my bombs back?
Oh, sorry. Here. He hands you 20 grenades.
Look, I kind of dropped them because they were in my, like, hands and then, like, handed me the apparatus thingy, and for some reason, I don't know why, they all, like,
Alright.
fell out onto the floor in, like,
So
a
all you
little
gotta do-
little pile, like it.
All you gotta do is go down these hallways and maybe deal with a couple people on the way.
Yeah, we can do that, no problem.
All right, fine, but I don't have any more borscht to hand out.
Well,
I
then go
spilled
get
it
that
all
one
on
from
that
the...
guard earlier.
Well, then, take care of them the old-fashioned way. What would Spanks Sinatra do?
Who is that? You keep saying I'm wearing their clothes, they're embroidered. I don't understand.
Consider it a privilege. Also because they
Spanks
would, he would skin me if he knew.
Got into the situation in the first place. Spank would have said hell no at the very start.
Well,
In
then
fact,
Spanks...
Spanks is currently probably on a beach drinking a Mai Tai. That's what Spanks Sinatra would do. That's
Yeah,
what Sammy
but-
Sinclair would like to be doing.
Yeah, but that's what, Emmy Acero doesn't have the choice to do.
All right.
Uh,
All right, so let's go. So as you guys are going back through the hallway, you see the guy who told you where the bathroom was coming to check on you. And he sees that you are now in a guard uniform and that you look completely different. You're like
Well,
that Emmy is
so,
in
but before we left, I was going to take the guard from the bathroom, switch our clothes back, and
Okay.
prop him up by the prison. I didn't get the chance to say that, but I was going to.
Okay. All right, sure, but
So I was
now...
going to take the unconscious guard, switch our clothes back,
Okay,
and
so,
put him
so
back
now
in
you're
his
Yuri
chair.
again. All right.
Yeah.
And I can switch back to Yuri
Thank
Jr.
you, sir, for your directions to
But
your
Pete
most wonderful bathroom.
Pete just is in his lab coat and shit.
Well,
Always
Pete
a breakdown.
didn't change anything.
I guess you're right.
It probably would have fizzled out by now, I guess. Or who knows? You knows. Did that happen or not? Or do I have to roll something?
Yeah. See if it'll work.
Pete's just been vibing.
Give me blend in.
What is that under?
And I think you get a +3 too.
Cool.
Oh, good. My D6 that I get a -2 with the suit on.
Yeah, but you get a bonus for the
Yeah, so they
cloaking
even out.
device.
So it's
Okay.
plus. It ends up +1, I think.
So that's a 4 total.
I-
My cool is.
Hey, who is
my
that
trait
guy
is
with
natural
you?
Camo, but there's nothing natural about this, so.
Who is that guy with you? He's wearing bloody lab coat.
Oh, that is not blood, it is Borscht. This is, Dr. Borscht, the Borscht scientist.
What happened
Oh my
to
God, we
Dr.
never-
Yuri? Who is you? You are not. It does not take someone this long to go to bathroom.
Oh, he is indisposed. He is still in the bathroom.
Come with me,
But,
or I will destroy your body.
What?
Come
Does
with
this
me,
also
or I
kind
will
of look
destroy
like a
your
mook?
body. Yeah.
We were
He's
going
just
in
a
the same
mook.
direction.
Alright. Emmy's just
Listen,
gonna see
I
if
really
lightning
need
strikes
to get back
twice.
to the truck. I need to get my special Borscht probiotics to help Dr. Yuri in there. He's really struggling.
I don't
This
believe
is a
you.
medical emergency.
You did not see him before because he was standing behind Dr. Yuri. As you can see, they are exact same height
Damn.
and build.
So at a 12, I just knock his ass out.
Ah! My body has been destroyed.
No, he's fine. He's just unconscious. And I guess there's another machine gun we can take.
Yeah, another.
Yeah, this works out
AK-47.
great, kid. I saw them up, you knock them down.
You guys are starting to run out of slots.
Well, that's their problem. I'm not carrying any guns. Just hand them off to Robert. Here, Robert, hold on to these machine guns for us.
Great. Perfect.
We'll say he's got 4 duffel bags and a duffel bag.
Shut the fuck up, Jim.
Yeah, maybe Robert bought a duffel bag. You
He did
stuffed them in the
not,
duffel bag.
All right, so you guys go down the hallway and up a stairwell, and Robert says, "Okay, this door leads to the balcony."
Oh yeah. Also, we also put that guy in the bathroom with the borscht, so it looks
Sure.
like he was eating on the job. But they snuck in there together
All
to
of
share
their bodies will be destroyed.
All right. So now we have to go somewhere and climb.
You just go up the
Is that what you
stairs,
said?
and there's a door.
Cool.
That
Up
leads
the stairs to
balcony.
the door.
Yeah.
All right.
You
So
guys saw
basically,
there's about 6 guys there.
there's 6 guys,
Yeah.
but now we have 2 machine guns. It's like, okay. So
Yeah, you guys.
how do
wanna
we want to? Yeah, I was about to say, how do we want to do this?
I mean, we can just open fire on them. That would be kind of loud.
Oh well.
Maybe there's
We
not a
need
silent
to-
way to take out 6 guards at once.
If
I mean,
only
it's
we bought a
it's
silencer.
an open balcony. Like, pretty much as soon as you guys open this door, everybody's gonna notice you do it.
Whoa!
So we
It
open the
suddenly
door.
zoomed in really far on Alex.
Did it?
You just suddenly zoomed in.
Well,
I
that's
guess
weird.
you scooted forward.
Maybe. That could have been it. So we open the door and we see these 6 guards with the guns pointed at us.
Oh no, I know they're on the other side of the door, and I asked what do we want to do.
I thought we already opened the door.
No, we
No, you
we
know
know
from
what's on the other
looking
side of the
earlier.
door. Yeah.
And he's
Okay.
like, so what do we want to do? And Sammy's like, already through the door.
I'm gonna shoot at him.
It's like, well, I mean, you know.
Well, we've only got 2 courses of action here. We either trick them or we shoot them. I say we try tricking them first.
With what?
He had an idea.
His
to throw
disguise
them
is busted.
Over the railing into the pit with the alien.
All we
We could
really
try
gotta do
that.
is disarm the guy who's, got a gun trained on our person. But, you guys can either, throw people over the balcony or open fire or something. I don't know.
No, I got an idea. Trust me.
Okay, you want to share it with class?
No, it'll be fine.
Leroy Jenkins.
And he just sighs. He knows what's happening here. So he's just going to get ready to find some way to remove the immediate danger off of Kristen whenever Sammy does whatever Sammy's gonna do.
Alright.
Okay, so since Sammy was like, all right, follow my cue, and Sammy bursts in through the door into the guards. He's like, come quick! The two gods are eating borscht in the bathroom! They're eating on the job! Quick, destroy their bodies!
Who are you?
I am borscht delivery man, and I saw the whole thing!
Why would I
Are we just waiting on the outside of the door?
shoot at you?
Quick,
What do you want
run!
to do?
They are eating the
They
borscht
shoot
on
at
the
you.
job!
They shoot at you. What do you want to
They
do?
shoot at me? Damn
Yeah.
it. I really thought that would work.
It didn't.
You don't even get to roll.
No, these guys are...
Add smooth moves.
You dodged it.
Alright,
You
well,
dodged
that
it,
brought
or
me
are
up
you
to a
shooting
10.
back? You running away?
That was a dodge, duck, dive, and dodge.
Okay.
And yeah, that was a 7 and a 3.
Alright, you get away from the bullets. Where do you
Whoa!
want to go exactly?
His dead ducks back into the hallway. He's like, okay, that didn't work.
I'm just kind of
Your turn,
pressed
kid.
against one of the sides of the door. I'm just gonna, only one of them can fit through the door at a time. So, I'll just wait to
It's a very
ambush
large
whoever
door.
comes through the door
Multiple
first.
people could fit through the door if we wanted to.
If only we had something that could take out multiple people at once. In a large radius.
Yeah, it's almost like that's what the two of you have.
Wait, we have the bombs?
Oh, the bombs. Okay, sorry. But also, we might blow up our person.
Is she up there? She's down
Yes!
on the ground floor.
No.
No, she is.
Alex seems competent until you ask him details.
I thought she was down there fighting the aliens.
No,
still.
she's up
No,
top.
that was. She was up top with a gun trained on her. That's why Emmy was like, "Okay, how do we want to do this?"
Now I understand. I understand
Sammy was ready to
everything.
throw a bomb. She's what?
Now this situation actually makes sense why we did it this way. Because now I'm imagining that Alex was just like, I don't understand why we're going up here if she's down there.
I figured we were going up there and she was down here and we were going to take out the guards and then do something to get her away
No,
from
she's
the
up
alien.
here. She's up here, so it's no
Okay.
problem.
Gotcha.
All right.
I
Well,
thought
guess
she was one of the prisoners who was down there fighting the alien still. Now I get it.
Yeah. I guess the question is, were they just stopping and shooting and then waiting to see if someone comes through the door again, or do I hear them approaching the door?
They're running toward the door.
Okay.
Do we have any borscht left?
No.
I don't think
I'm
so.
just gonna wait
All
to
the
ambush
rest
the
of
first
borscht has
one
been
who comes through the
unloaded
door.
from the truck.
I'm gonna fit myself, behind the door, basically, so they can't see me coming, and I'm gonna ambush the first one that comes
Alright, Go ahead. Give me ambush.
by. I would fit in spaces most can't.
Oh, you bastard.
What the fuck is that? Okay, cool. That's a 5 on the D12 and a 5 on the D10. Not 10.
Alright.
6.
Alright.
So that's a 10.
Alright, so you will have advantage on getting a firefight or fist fight or blowing them up or whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, if this door is big enough to, if multiple of them come through,
Uh-huh.
then,
That can come through.
Cool. Well, let's blow stuff up.
All right. Give me
So let's see.
That
Blowing
was out of the
stuff.
cards 2 minutes ago, but now it's like, well,
that. Go down the stairs.
Yeah,
guys.
but now now they're in the stairwell as opposed to, me throwing a bomb into the room with the person we're trying to rescue. Alright, blowing stuff up is a moves one. Nice. And you said I have advantage on it?
Uh-huh.
And the bombs already give me a what bonus? I erased it.
Oh, where are they at? Bombs. +2.
+2. Alright, so I'm rolling at advantage with a +2. Nice. So an advantage with a +2, that's a 5.
You're gonna go
On the
ahead.
D12.
You're gonna go ahead and take a wound.
Yep. I was too preoccupied with making sure I didn't blow up Kristen.
But those guys are dead.
I don't still have the wound from earlier with the vampire dude, right? Because it's been 10 days?
Sure.
Okay. So I was like, wait, otherwise I'm at 2.
Yeah, normally there's not a
But-
whole lot of that, but 1 day to heal naturally. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so they're dead. I'm a little scuffed. Are more coming, or?
Yeah, well, now that there's a big explosion, yeah.
Do we have time
Okay.
to like get back in there and grab Kristen though?
Well, what do you want to do? I mean, here's the thing. They're where
say
she is. They're coming from the direction that she is. So if you want to go in there and try and do that, they'll probably shoot at you.
Yeah, I did 2 things, so if y'all want to do something.
Well, we could. I was gonna say that you could go in there and pretend to throw a bomb at them, like throw a
You're
bomb,
just
but
like-
don't pull the fuse.
You just don't want to get shot.
Just do what you're supposed to do in an active shooter situation and throw rocks at them.
Yeah. We
God.
got a 5-gallon bucket of river rocks.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you could pretend you could throw an unlit bomb at them, and then they'll all scatter and run because they already know you have grenades. And then we could use confusion.
We could use the confusion. I'm talking in character to grab her. And also, I'm saying this very quickly.
I mean,
Talking
so
is
Amy
for
just
free
like
action.
Amy just shoves the bomb in your hand and says, "All right, you've got a better frisbee throwing, bomb throwing arm. Go for it."
It's all in
Since
the wrist.
I imagine since we're manipulating someone and not actually blowing stuff up.
Sure. And yeah, Sammy kicks in the door again and yells,
Fire in the hole!
and pantomimes pulling the pin on the grenade and throws it toward the guards who are oncoming.
All right. Give me your roll.
That was a 6.
6.
A mixed success.
So here's the thing. They're certainly distracted because you did actually pull the pin on the grenade and it explodes halfway through.
Shit.
And the force of that the force and surprise of that knocks you back against the wall. You're gonna have to take a wound.
Ooh! Oh, I'm such a good actor.
Oh, I forgot I'm the stunt double. All right, so did Pete want to do anything?
Pete, there's
no
a guy
clever
running after
ideas
you.
Aside from,
I'm trying to give everybody a chance to do shit and not
Yeah, what do you wanna do?
1v1 a pro wrestler again.
I guess I cast gun. If is there anyone at this point? Like, where did the grenade blow up? Did it hit Kristen?
It blew up like over the arena. Like just in the air. It didn't really hit anybody.
I think there's nothing to do then than to just run in and shoot. Or shoot from the stairwell, but with a little bit of cover, but
Yeah.
so I will do that.
I'm sure glad I was behind this door when this thing blew up.
Give me getting a firefight quick.
That was a 2.
Oh boy! You're all right. You got the guys shoot at you with their AK-47s. Take a double wound.
Excellent. But I got juice, so who's to say this really was a failure?
I keep getting all these
That's
partial
the definition.
successes.
All right. So another guy runs down the side of the balcony and comes towards Sammy and starts shooting at him. What does Sammy do?
Sammy dodge, dibs, ducks, dives, and dodges.
From the ground.
Of course.
More like he crawls.
Am I prone? I assume he
He-
just got blown
Sure,
against the
it doesn't,
wall.
you know.
He
I
rolls,
roll.
So yeah, take
crawls,
disadvantage for that,
ducks.
'cause you're already on the ground.
That's a 7.
Okay. Alright, then take another wound.
Okay.
But,
Went 2.
But yeah, this guy's shooting at you, but you get a little grazed by one of the bullets.
Yeah, Sammy's winded against the wall, and the guy comes and opens fire on him, and he kind of dodges out of the way, and he gets like grazed in the shoulder.
Yeah.
But then returns fire with the AK-47 that he stole from the guard.
All right, get me getting a firefight then with the.
Do I get a
machine gun
bonus
is
for
plus-
that?
It's +2.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a fucking machine gun.
+2.
And if you're using cool, you still have the winter coat giving you -2.
Is getting in a firefight cool?
And
I guess you can do it that way.
-1 to cool from the spacesuit.
Clearly, you need to dual wield machine guns to get a bonus.
Well, the other
roll.
one
It
is,
only happens with handguns.
I mean, the other one is moves. That's my second best.
You can do
Yeah,
that
like
too.
you can also use moves.
Yeah, I was going to just do that one.
You're not trying to be cool.
Yeah, this is pretty uncool.
All right. Well, that +2 is 3.
3.
Unless I can add
You-
smooth moves.
Don't you have
Add smooth
juice?
moves.
No, I used my juice already. I can't remember for what, but I used it.
Yeah, you can use smooth moves if you want.
Okay. And that brings me up to Jesus Christ. That brings me up to a 6.
Okay, well that's partial.
Well, you won't die
Take a
immediately.
wound as he fires back at you.
Yeah, it's a
this
wound
guy,
instead of a.
this guy goes down.
I'm at
He's
3
dead.
instead of 4 automatically.
God.
So this guy's dead, but you have 3 wounds now. Emmy, what do you want to do?
Alright. I'm just gonna charge in and try to disarm whoever's probably got a gun trained on
Okay. All right.
Kristen.
There's only one guy and the Zodiac guy left.
So yeah, I'm gonna zip on
Almost
over
called
to
the
the
Zodiac
Zodiac
killer.
guy and attempt to disarm him.
He hasn't killed anybody yet.
It's the Zodiac Killer prequel, Zodiac Guy.
Zodiac
And I'm
guy.
gonna try to
That's
like
the tagline. He hasn't killed anybody yet.
for my process for trying to disarm him, I'm also gonna try to like squeeze myself bodily between him and Kristen to try to fit in a space most can't.
And the poster of Zodiac Guy is a
All
guy writing a regular letter.
I didn't
Okay,
even
go
need
ahead,
that. I
continue.
rolled a 10 on the D12 and I only
Jesus.
rolled a 1 on the D6. So Emmy being hyper competent to make up for Sammy.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
So yeah.
That guy's dead. Kristen starts now that she doesn't have a gun on her. She
Yeah.
runs away. The only guy left is the guy in a tuxedo, with sunglasses on, and he pulls out a handgun and he starts shooting at you.
And me?
Yeah. Also, were you?
I'm
You
a-
were. What is the exact thing you rolled there? Was it shooting?
I rolled to disarm,
Disarm?
but then you
Okay.
said he was dead.
Yeah. Well, you disarm him so bad he falls down into the pit. And the
I disarmed him right over
Yeah.
the edge.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. So I'm tired of this shit. I'm
I
being
didn't kill
shot
you,
at.
The alien did.
So, yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I'm just gonna try to knock this dude out too.
Okay.
So, where's my D10? My D6. That's a 7.
7. Okay. Take a wound, but you are able to knock him out. He manages to shoot you beforehand, but then you're able to knock him out still.
All right, and then
And that's it.
did she run like to
She
the
ran
door?
like toward the stairwell. and met up with
Okay,
Robert,
cool.
who
Well,
has
at least Robert's there, so
Yeah.
she'll recognize him.
Sammy,
you are too.
Sammy.
Well, I
coughs
have a
up
disguise
blood.
on.
Oh well.
I had the
whatever.
working cloak.
Sammy coughs up blood, and he's like, "See, my plan worked perfectly."
Yeah, well, you're shit out of luck that I left my pain pills back in the fucking shit.
Okay.
It's
So
like
you
the most you've
guys-
ever heard him curse.
You guys are actually able to escape pretty nonchalantly for the most part, because now things are starting
Because
to.
we killed all the guards.
There's,
You
yeah,
left
there's
a trail of unconscious bodies.
Yeah, there's a big panic going on, and most of the other guys are like, whatever. And you obviously sneak out a side entrance that.
Everyone else who was
Robert
on the
can
ground
find.
level is now passed out from the paralytic agent that we slipped into the
Oh,
borscht.
for fuck's sake! Fine.
I also love how Emmy still hasn't killed someone. You tried to. You tried really hard. I said disarm, and you're like, well, he's dead now.
trying to get wrapped up. All right. And you're able to get back to the Dosage Tango.
That
Where-
we
Going
now
out the door, Sammy says,
Yeah.
"Same time next week."
Where Kristen explains, she says, okay, listen, I have the information that we need. I know where they have taken your father.
Oh.
And that's where we end it.
I mean, prison. They took him to prison. We knew that too.
Thanks for watching the CU Space Cowboy Actual Play Podcast. We stream new episodes every Saturday night at 6 p.m. EST on twitch.tv/onslaught6 and post them here at YouTube at 6 p.m. EST Monday nights. The book is out. It's right here. You can order it now and get it sent right to your door. Go to store.tidalwavegames.com and get yours. Follow us on Twitter at TidalWaveRPG, and if you like what you see, throw us a couple bucks on Patreon at patreon.com/TidalWaveGames. Stay gold.